This. What is that? I don't know what that is. Well, it must be. Good evening, YouTube. My name is Kamikaze. And this is quite possibly the greatest shirt ever. I cannot get enough of it. So here we are once again with some more Stone of Anamara. I do believe that is the correct pronunciation of Anamara, by the way. So yeah, we still got stuff going on here. If you remember from the last time, we was going through the bathroom and we're still undefined. So maybe if we find a dictionary, possibly we'll get some answers. So you know, we went in here the first time and then went in here, took some pain pills, and passed out. So apparently, we're druggies. We're a druggie, which is perfect. I've always wanted to play as a druggie. I mean, that never happens in any other game, but hey. Okay, so I do believe I will be allowed to leave. Cool. Man, point and click games, it's just like, okay, so this must be a washroom of some sort. I'm hearing music. It's not nice music. Okay, so those wires don't work. Just waiting for someone to sneak up behind me. In real life and in the game. What is that? Do I have an inventory screen or something? Anything? Blah 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 blah. No controls. Oh man. Let's see what's in. Ew. Ooh. That's only a couple hundred years old. Oh. Oh, dude. I'll help you when you stop scaring me. You are hurt. Ew. I knew that was gonna happen. I didn't see anything in there. And then... Oh yeah. Yes, let's just crawl in there after the devil. Let's just follow the devil. That's exactly what Jesus wants us to do. I mean, I'm a firm believer of atheism, but seriously. Oh, I'm shivering. My ears are just like, ew. What is this even? What is it? What is it even? It's just like a frickin'... What is so significant about it? I mean, that thing up there is more significant than that hole. Or whatever that's supposed to be. I thought...
Hello, YouTube. My name
Oh
is
my god,
Bernie,
hello,
and I
Bernie.
wanna put
No. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, hey, we're back. Okay, hello, and once again, good evening, YouTube. Welcome back. Welcome back to some more of this game. This game is NASCAR Heat 5, and this is the NASCAR Heat 5 100% race length career mode as Austin Terrio. And it's time for this to do this and stuff and things. Thank you, Yoshi, for being a member for 23 months. That is a lot of months. In fact, it is almost 2 years, but not quite. Thank you all so much for joining us for some more of this nonsense. So, yes indeed. So, here we are, Truck Series. Hooray! We've got a truck. We're on a DGR Crosley for this season, and this is the 17 truck and stuff. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. The 17 for DGR is where we are. That rhymed. And stuff. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. My teammates. There we go. We're teammates with Tanner Gray. So, some pretty stiff competition. That's for sure. The good news is that this is a 5-star team, and we have hot seats available in Xfinity. That'll be awesome. And another good thing is that we as well as that, we are also going into the truck series. So yes, this will be the first truck race of the playthrough, actually. And since it's a 5-star team, we could win every single race this season. Starting at Daytona. Now, Daytona, it's going to be interesting. This could be an easy win, or I could die multiple times and not finish well. You see, there is DNFs. There is the DNF system in this game, which is most unfortunate, and stuff. So anyway, hello, and once again, good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to the Kamikaze Games channel. I'm sorry. There is a brand new NASCAR Thunder 2004 challenge video that is available for Mega Appreciators right now. If you join Mega Appreciators for just $6.99 per month. You know, I went and I got a coffee about 4 hours ago because I was about falling asleep. Because my sleep schedule is such a joke. You know. And also we will not be doing setups in the truck series because we're in a 5-star truck. I guess we'll qualify though. That should be fun. That'll give me ample opportunity to talk about stuff. There is a new NASCAR Thunder 2004 challenge video, and for just $6.99 a month, you right now could go and watch that video. It is going up on Friday. On Friday for everyone else. But if you were to take the opportunity to become a Mega Appreciator, you can watch it literally this exact moment. So yeah. Yeah, you could recreate the Final Destination. I remember the first time I watched that movie, they had a Harvick Shell 29 caught, I believe, without any sponsors in that video. It must have been like a show car or something, I don't know. I do remember that. Imagine-A-Gates. How many views is that? Is that 292 trillion, 828 billion, 282 million, 828,000, 828,000 views? I don't know. I don't know. There were no commas. I could not get that. Yeah. Anyway. Yes, indeed. We are here in the truck series, which is super exciting and stuff. I'm not very confident in this qualifying lap. It really must be said. Yeah, the Thunder challenges actually do get views, which is nice. It's nice that something actually gets views on this channel most of the time. Most of the time. There's no guarantee. The first challenge video is sitting at 62,000, but all the other ones sitting at 10,000, which is not a complaint. 10,000 is usually like 9,900 more than I usually get in any video. But I will also say that the Brian Vickers video, full career analysis that I did, that took about, 90 plus hours of editing to make, that only got 10,000 views as well. So that's kind of frustrating. Anyway, the lap is about to end. Are we going to be dead last? Oh, hell yeah, we're dead last. Woo! Dead last. By half a second. Good shit. Alright, so here's your field of trucks. We got Enfinger on the pole. Joe Nemechek is 4th. Oh, we got Josh Rayum 8th. Goodness gracious. Look at these guys. Angela Ruck. Angela Ruck's in the field. Oh, Decker's in this game. Mike Harmon's in a truck. And of course, who could forget Jennifer Jo Cobb? Boy, that's a great roster. Fantastic roster right here. I'm glad that I'm keeping you sane, What If. At least I'm keeping someone sane. Anyway, welcome to the Truck Series! Jennifer Jo Cobb didn't have a good practice session. Well, that's a shame. Ankrum is well prepared for this race. Oh, good for you, Ankrum. Alright. Here we go. It's a brand new season, a brand new everything. Truck Series winner Tate Volkman, you're not wrong. He did win. Hey! It's the Truck Series! Woo! We've got 100 laps on the board, except this is stage racing, so there's only 20 for now. So, the obvious goal for this race is to win, so I don't have to worry about making the chase. However, in the NASCAR Heat 3 season mode playthrough, making the chase was difficult. It really must be said, it was a rather challenging thing to make the chase, but I feel like with 100% race length, we'll be able to, you know, understand how to drive tracks, and like on the long run we should be better, and I'm not getting any drafting help right now, which is not good. If we could get a drafting partner, perhaps we would not be this far back, but unfortunately it feels like it's looking a lot like we're not going to be having any drafting partners. I feel like someone would be pushing me by now if we were. This is unfortunate to say the least. Oh, baby. So the problem with plate racing is that I need to actually focus on the track so I don't die, which means that the chat I can only read on the backstretch, and even then, we're probably not going to have a good time with that. Yes. Unfortunately, there is no KG logo in this game, even though Corbin actually made the race with my logo on his truck. And he was actually, like, trying to be full-time for the most part. He was gonna try his best to be full-time. And then the plague hit. Jen, can you, like, bump draft me? Did they take out drafting partners in this game? Because this is pretty sad. I'm gonna be honest. This is looking a lot like NASCAR Thunder 2004 Season 1, as a matter of fact. Well then. Alright, well, I guess we're 31st. Yes, fitting that Creed's number is 2. For like his entire truck career and then when he went to Xfinity. It is actually incredibly fitting. Alright, so we are in fact slower than Jennifer Jo Cobb, who does not feel like being my draft partner. And yeah. Did I get paid after that race? No. No, I did not. In fact, if anything, I was the one spending money. Well then. I appreciate that the goal is 5th. And we are in fact dead last and losing 31st. Alright, what is up, chat? What is up, chat? How is everyone doing out there tonight? This is NASCAR Heat 5. It's a very exciting video game where a lot of things are happening. Hey, welcome to the KG Christian 471.
$2.99. Tails. Thank you for becoming a member. Sucked me really hard.
I should probably make an update for that Streamlab alert, because now there's a tier that is not $2.99. So, yeah. And yeah, you may think that if I tried to cause a caution, that would make things more interesting, but no. No, unfortunately. Self-spinning and Daytona in the Heat games probably will not give us a caution. So really, the only thing that we need to worry about in this stage is not getting lapped. Getting lapped would be a serious issue. Because in all likelihood, we'd probably be the only ones getting lapped, yes. But getting the free pass would mean that I'd still start at the back and I'd lose the draft again. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How much does it
Kamikaze membership
cost?
$2.99.
Hey, Scott McNew's been a member for 32
becoming
months.
a member. Sucked really hard. What the fuck?
Let's go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was watching the stream back on my phone here, and thought, I got a double membership there, but in fact it was not. Thank you, Scott McNew, for being a member for 32 months. Night off plus KG stream. I also have today off. Boy, this is exciting. Hi, Darren0805. We've got another membership. 19 months for Braden Taylor. Thank you for being a member! All these member messages! Goodness gracious. It's a member message train. You know what's not a train? Is Austin Terrio, because he's all by himself and nothing is happening in this race. Astros lost tonight. Good. That is good. Oh dear, we have an incident. Oh, we've got a car dead. Zane Smith is out. Hey, guess what that means? I'm not last. Yay! Truly, this is a seismic accomplishment. We are no longer last. Woo! What a moment in time that is. So, there's apparently a vice presidential debate. It's all Tim Stolen Valor Walls versus JD Don't Leave the Couch Unattended Vance. Jordan
How much
fucking
did it
Anderson
cost?
is leading this race, by the way.
$2.99.
I'm still last.
Thank you for becoming a
second
member.
to last.
Sucked me really hard. What
I
the
will
fuck?
say, I was extremely happy to see Kyle Busch wreck on Sunday, because his stupid ass did not deserve to win because he self-spun with 2 to go earlier in Kansas, back in whatever month it was, and that cost Truex the win in that race. Want to send a big fat shout out to Carson Hocevar for costing Truex the win this Sunday. Truex got fucked in both Kansas races this year and absolutely deserved to win both of them. Thankfully, he decided to finish. He decided to have a good finish for once. Thankfully, that happened, you know, this week and not any of the prior 3 races where it would have actually fucking made a difference. So yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah. How about Oakland's sports teams just no longer existing? The Raiders are gone. Now the Athletics are gone. It's just like, fuck Oakland. Fuck Oakland, apparently. Where did the dancing thing with the skeleton come from? That is from World of Outlaws Part 5. The last part of World of Outlaws is where that's from. That's a great video, by the way. Start to finish. Fantastic. Oh, in the wall. That is not damaged. Who will win Talladega? Probably some dickbags, because Kansas was terrible. So I don't expect Talladega to go any differently. People kept telling me in like all of my re-uploads of Southwest Speedway content, everyone keeps telling me I should like call races like actual races. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call the last 2 laps of all 3 races this weekend and maybe make a video out of that. That might be a good time. Larson gonna get eliminated? Well, there's a good chance. He's never been good at plate racing. Oh, here's a funny thing. That actually, the chat reminded me of something. I was gonna like put this into like a story time animation, but I did never. Well, actually, that's a lie. I did. I think I talked about this once. I was originally gonna do a first grade story time video to follow up the kindergarten stories one, but then I never actually started making that video. I had like the audio for it sitting on my computer for like years. Like, I was in the shithole apartment when I recorded that. And never actually got to work on it. Anyway. So, our school mascot was a bulldog, right? And the school mascot logo was like, you know the bulldog from the Tom and Jerry show? Like the original, like, 60s Tom and Jerry? Basically, that was our school mascot, so it was a gray bulldog. Well, in first grade, we were going on like a school trip of some sort. It was a real good time. So we actually ended up taking the team school bus. So it had our, name on the side, it had the sports name on the side and all that. It had Bulldogs on the side. And it was a big, gray, like the bus from Speed. Yeah, it looked like that. Except with the Bulldog logo and word on the side. And all that week leading up to the trip, the teacher kept saying that we're going to be riding on the Greyhound bus during this trip. And my 6-year-old mind was really, really chugging along at like maximum capacity. Because like eventually after my teacher said that enough times and I saw like the name Bulldogs on the side, I put 2 and 2 together and was like, yo, hold on a second. Is this called the Greyhound bus? Because our team mascot is the Bulldogs, basically? Our team mascot was basically a gray bulldog, so they called our bus the Greyhound bus. I thought that our school was actually super duper clever. As it turns out, Greyhound is just a type of bus. So no, the school was not being clever. That literally is just the type of bus. But for a long time, I thought that it was actually really clever. Like, I thought my school actually made like a play on words. But as it turns out, I was wrong. That's just what buses are called. Anyway, Jordan Anderson is still leading. I am 38 seconds behind the leader. We just need to not get lapped. I'm not putting in a setup. I'm probably going to make the car looser. I'm probably going to go like a 6 on the preset setup. But I'm not going to put in a custom setup because 5-star vehicles should be good. And the only reason that we're not in the pack right now is because they just didn't draft with me. Like, they didn't draft with me. Why didn't they draft with me? In Heat 4, they have the draft mechanic. And I know that Heat 5 has a draft mechanic because I watched What If play Heat 5 at Daytona a lot. He did 100% race links at Daytona in Heat 5. Sure, it was a modded version, but it still had fucking drafting physics. Such bullshit. Yeah, this is actually realistic too, Anderson leading. Because he almost fucking won this exact race in 2020, and I almost shit my entire, digestive system. That really was a great precursor to how bad 2020 was going to be. You want me to max the tire pressure for qualifying, but default for the race? Okay, sounds good. I can't stand Jordan Anderson because he's always been the fakest hoe in the garage. He's a fake Christian that does not practice what he preaches, and he's also completely full of shit for other reasons. And he wrecked Corbin at Atlanta in 2017. So, that was annoying. Anyway, I need to survive for 2 more laps without getting lapped, and the pack's coming. Really must be said, the pack is really trundling their way to my butt. I'm not happy about this situation. I feel like I'm definitely gonna get caught. Now, can I stay ahead of these guys? Maybe I'll actually get the drafting physics now that the pack has actually caught me. That'd be fun. That would be fun. If I could get some drafting help and not be, you know, dead last, a full lap down after the first stage. I can't believe I'm making minimum speed. Oh, they're here. And I can affect the outcome of this stage, too. Oh, never mind. It's over. Never mind. I forgot I was a full lap behind. So, as it turns out, the stage is over. Wow, that was very good timing. Alright, so, what are we going to do about this situation? I'm thinking we pit for 2 tires, fill it up with gas, you know, that thing that exists. Okay, so we have 58 laps on a full tank, it looks like. So that's important information. I definitely want to just take rights here, and then like maybe, well, hold on a second. Actually, what if I took 4 here? Well, looks like I didn't pit at all. Alright, so as it turns out, I did not pit at all, and we are in the lead. Because I was too busy trying to figure out what to do in the pit stop. We actually did not pit. This is just like Elliott Sadler at Bristol in 2001. Goodness gracious. Alright, well, looks like we're in the lead, actually. Hey, going from dead last, basically, to in the lead is a pretty good thing. Well, the good news is that we have enough fuel to make it to the end of the stage, so that's not an issue. Even if we didn't, I could have just taken the free pass. But, hey, we're in the lead! Hey! How about that? Let's go! In the lead, Mike Harmon is 4th, making up spots. Oh my god, he's 3rd! The speed of Mike Harmon cannot be understated. Alright, well, looks like we're in the lead. That's a thing, certainly. We are leading laps in our first career truck race, because I didn't do any hot seats. Here comes Mike Harmon. He wants the lead. Mike Harmon. I can't hold him off. You're kidding me? Mike Harmon to the lead, and now I have a drafting partner. Okay, so there it is. Confirmation that this mechanic still exists. Good. I'm glad. Alright, Mike Harmon to the lead. Austin Terrio to 2nd with a fat push from Stuart Friesen. Alright, now we're in business. Alright, now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. And I've already got rear end damage from the drafting help. Fantastic. Oh, Mike Harmon's blocking. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, well we have enough fuel to make it to the end, so that's good. We have more than enough fuel to make it to the end of the stage. Getting pushed by Friesen into the lead, so we're going to have to practice this. So this is something that we're going to have to practice over the course of this race, is practicing when to take a run, and yeah, when to get the drafting help, when to take the run. It's just setting it up for the last lap, basically. Ty Majeski is indeed in the 45, going for the lead. What a stud. Someone said he flipped in this race. I actually do remember that. And yeah, Josh Rayum's up here too. Don't worry about that. So, here we are. Still playing this game. Oh dear. Okay, well, that's not good. It seems very selective when we get drafting help. Can I block? Okay, so I blocked Solder. That slows him down. He doesn't want to be a drafting partner, though. I don't know how to initiate the drafting help. You know, that's actually something I was complaining about in Heat 4, is that the drafting mechanics made plate races way too easy. Maybe it got balanced. Maybe they balanced drafting help in this game. But here we are, we're doing the what if special right there with someone in front and someone out back. The meat in the sandwich, if you will. Meat in the sandwich. And Friesen's actually, like, more eager to help me out. That's the second time that he's trying to give me the draft. Now here comes Rayum for again. But I get slightly out of line, and he stops following me. That's very interesting. Because usually, when you go underneath the yellow line, that's when they stop following you. Now it just looks like they kind of just give up on drafting you. That's very interesting. Okay, well, the mechanics of drafting at this game is definitely interesting. Ooh. Alright, well, it's important to learn this stuff early on, so I have knowledge for the last lap. Good news is that we don't really have to worry about that right now. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Is that it's not the end of the race yet. Yeah, this is definitely more difficult than Heat 4. Heat 4, they were basically just lining up to give you the drafting help and just basically pushing you to lead the entire race. Now it seems they're a bit more selective and less interested in actually assisting you. Now the question is, can I make passes on the outside with the drafting help? That's going to be interesting to find out. Yeah, we're at 98 arrow. 2% damage from just some drafting help. Like, give me a break. And it is interesting how the next race on the old schedule, IRL, is a plate race. The next race that will happen is, in fact, a trucks plate race. And here we are doing a trucks plate race. Oh, what a move! What a move! We're second. Get railed, Ankrum. Alright, we're already making some slick moves, to say the least. I do appreciate that I'm Austin Terrio and I'm driving in a Ford truck. That's fitting. That's how he spent most of his career. Someone just pit. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe they forgot to pit like I did under caution. Oh, here comes Josh Rayum. Apparently he's my drafting partner despite being... Oh, what the hell was that? It just went straight! What the fuck was that? It just went straight! It's like the controller turned off. Controller disconnected. Man. What the fuck? Alright, well that's annoying. Okay, so when the game lags, it just... The steering input is no longer a thing. Okay, some additional knowledge gained there. Apparently, the controller can just disconnect sometimes. Great, fantastic. I'm still in the draft, but I don't have help. I mean, I think I'm keeping up. Ooh, yeah, we're closing back in. Oh my god, the lag. This game is so horribly optimized. You'd think that 5 games into the fucking franchise, they would have been able to optimize this shit. Yeah, I need to find a real racetrack. True. I need to find a real game. Alright, well, now it's an actual challenge. We got Harmon, we got Rayum up here, and the gang's all here. The seedy owners are all up here. Remember when Josh Rayum put a swastika on a fucking Pop-Tart? Or like toaster strudel? Here's another story that I was going to put into a storytime animation, but I never had a fucking video topic for it. So, when I was really little, my grandma used to buy toaster strudels, but instead of putting the icing on the toaster strudel, she'd just eat the toaster strudel by itself and let me just eat the icing packet. Like, if you want any evidence that my grandma is the best grandma of all time, like, come on. If you're really going to give up the only good part of the toaster strudel, like, find someone who loves you like my grandma loves me, alright? Let's just be honest. Because that is true, the transcendent love right there. Like, you do not do that unless you are willing to, like, just devote your life to someone. Like, let's be honest. That is true love. It's what I thought I had. Anyway, here comes, oh, Johnny. Oh, we're 3 wide for second. I did not mean to push that, but I did. Oh, my God, the lag. Oh, my God, the inside line. The apron bouncing me up the track. I mean, I'm in second. The game's just lagging out because it's terrible. Do they even have toaster strudels anymore? I'm never in the frozen section, so can't really say. I only go to the frozen section for Quest pizzas and spicy chicken sandwiches at this point. I used to get those, there was like a keto waffle of some sort. It wasn't the power waffles with like the bear on it, because that's kind of like got a shit ton of sugar actually. There was like this low carb waffle that was like toasterable. I used to get those all the time. It's very, very good. I don't know what happened to those. I haven't used my toaster since moving here. Really must be sad. Alright, I'm kinda trying to read the chat. It's not very easy to do in the draft like this. Here's a practice run for the lead. It's just not enough. Even with end finger all over my ass, it's not enough. Oh, now I have right side damage after the car got tight. That's what we're going to call it canonically. Car got tight. It wasn't terrible optimization. It was getting tight. The crowd goes wild as Austin Terrio goes to lead, as they should. Yeah. So for about 6 or 7 seconds after you complete the pass, they still ride you in the bump draft. So really the best place to take the run is like in the middle of the backstretch. And then like you get to their inside, you know, through this turn, and then they're still drafting, and then they stop. And when they stop drafting, they kind of check up, so that would kind of slow down everyone behind you. And basically, it's a guaranteed win. Basically, guaranteed win. Here comes, that's John Hunter Nemechek. Making some big moves there. Oh boy, here he goes. To the outside. And then immediately as I get past, we're back into drafting. So that's good. Contact. Oh, contact! Oh, he got into him. They're making contact. Oh, when the game's making contact with the frame drop society, I don't know. You know, usually Daytona races get more viewers. I guess the title is Truck Season 1 Begins. That doesn't really necessarily tell you that it's Daytona, but, you know, I feel like that's implied. Oh, baby, baby, that was some heavy contact. Hoo-wee, hoo-wee, hoo-wee. And we're up. That one looks like there was a caution. Hey! See, that's a good point, actually. Maybe I don't And by the way, let's take everything actually. Let's take everything actually. Let's not forget to pick. How about? That's actually a good point. Maybe I want to be in the lead as long as possible on the final lap, because then the fucking game won't, everyone won't lose, wrecking shit. That's how I lose. That's how I lose this race, is trying to set up the actual pass at the end. Okay. Alright. Fresh equipment. Right? Yes. We've got 37 laps on fuel. We've got fresh tires. And we got 57 or so laps to go. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, we got a pit stop during this. Now, the thing about heat games is that pitting earlier would actually be very beneficial for your chances of winning. However, the likelihood of cautions is so high that you probably just want to wait until everyone else pits. Now, the thing about waiting until everyone else pits is that everyone else stretches their fuel all the way to the end of the fuel run. Except for like maybe 3 or 4 guys that like pit early. But like pretty much everyone stretches the fuel as long as physically possible. So, in all likelihood, we are going to be waiting until as long as possible to, oh, there it goes, just driving straight at the track again. Oh, here comes Joe Nemechek, speeding along here to the outside as the game continues lagging. Goodness gracious. Joe Nemechek trying to lock into the first round of the chase. Also, I have no idea what the pit road speed limit is here. I doubt we're going to actually go under the pit lane under green, but it's possible. It could happen. You got melatonin at CVS. Toxic always tells me that melatonin works. I also have never tried melatonin. I've always used the Walmart brand allergy medication. Dehydra, blah blah blah, whatever. I always take that. Speaking of that, thank you for the reminder. I should take my pills like during this race. Oh, here comes Friesen. For some reason, Stuart Friesen is hell-bent on drafting with Austin Terrio when, Austin Terrio isn't completely abandoning him. Oh my goodness gracious, look at these. Tandem drafting guys back here. No one's pushing me! Joe's getting away! Please! Someone draft with me. Joe's getting away. This is so unnatural. I'm pretty sure that there was qualifying in this race, unless that's not what you're talking about, because Corbin started 8th. It was basically his best career starting spot, and he got it with my logo on the truck. Hell yeah, dude. Or, it's very possible that he bought owner points and it was rained out, and that's why he was so high up in the starting order. All I know is that fucking Danny Gill built the best truck that Corbin ever had at a plate track, and Sheldon Creed wrecked the fucking field on lap fucking 7, and that was the last race that Corbin ever did. And it was in the number 17, interestingly enough, because he bought owner's points in that race too, despite actually not needing it, because they did qualify. Terrible race! That was a terrible race. Thoughts on your eBay account? I mean, it is very interesting that they keep locking your eBay account because, I don't know, have they ever actually told you why they keep locking your eBay account? Like, has there ever been an explanation? I might actually catch Joe Nemechek. This is a seismic moment. 32 laps until we hit. And 99% arrow. Look at that screaming pack behind me. Goodness gracious. I think the reason the game lags so much is because of the rear view camera. But, like, you kind of need that at this track. That's, like, why the frame... That's how every, like, NASCAR game and World of Outlaws and SRX game... That's how these have always worked ever since the PS4 era began, so... I'm assuming that's what the problem is. But, like, we kind of need the rear view camera in this track. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, that's a good question. Whatever did happen to Rafael Lassard? Because he was basically like the top Toyota prospect besides Todd Gilliland for like 5 years. Then he ran 1 season in trucks and then was dropped by Toyota. So, like, bruh. Bruh. Yeah, that race fucking sucked. And then I went to my track after that, and a fat dude without a shirt tried to fight people. Ugh. That was a moment in time. Nothing nearly that exciting has ever happened at the track since. Like, that was just a single night, a single moment of magic in the air that night from that. You know, the moon is like in like its last couple of days before being a new moon, so like it's just it's like a real tight crescent, and it just looks really cool up there in the sky in the morning. The other night, it was like really deep yellow, and it looked really cool. All I'm gonna say is that it looked really cool. Just a little sliver, just a little yellow sliver in the sky. It was pretty neat. I don't know what made me think of that. Oh, here comes Enfinger. Oh, what a shove. What a shove. Joe Nemechek has been dominating Stage 3 at Daytona. Enfinger is just abandoning me. Thanks. Oh, here comes Harmon. Here comes Harmon. Look at the speed on a 74. How? How does he do it? Unbelievable. Can I get to his inside? Yes, I can. What a run. No one's drafting with me, though. Oh, Joe's giving me just a little bit. That was a really weird season where the Nemco trucks were Fords because of Front Row Motorsports. That was just a really random period of time. Ooh. And then Todd Gilliland was in the Front Row 38 truck, but he was not on his dad's team, which was also Ford. But, you know. Oh, yep, there it is again. Boy, that's going to happen at a very inopportune moment, and the entire field is going to die. That's just a thing that's going to happen. My watch wants me to do sit-ups. Actually, how close, no, never mind. Well, actually, no, I got my stand goal. It was telling me to do other shit. Never mind. Sorry for breaking the immersion. Oh, yeah, Enfinger made it to the next round, but he's been such AIDS this year that it really doesn't matter. He had one good race at Atlanta, and he fucking lost like a tire with fucking 2 laps to go and did not win. Oh, that was my best lap ever, guys. Oh my goodness. What a moment. The scenes! The fucking scenes! So now Enfinger is a front side draft partner, which means that he is staying to my in front of me. So I could potentially push him out to the lead. I don't think I'd want to do that because Joe is leading and him, well, I don't know. You see, the thing about Joe Nemechek is that he used to run the Daytona truck race every year. And a lot of times he did really good. And like there was always that chance that Joe Nemechek would lock into the truck chase in the first race of the season. I'm honestly shocked that this has never happened. Especially these days in NASCAR where the end of the race is just a joke no matter where we go. I'm surprised it's never been the case where some absolute random wins at Daytona in the first race of the season and just locks a piece of crap car into the chase. Like, I really want that to happen in the truck series where, like, teams are a dime a dozen and, like, you know, the season is, like, you know, you never know who's actually going to be full-time and who's, like, just here to have fun. Like, you know, what would be funny would be, like, Clay Greenfield and his random team that kind of stopped existing again. If he just randomly backed into a win at Daytona and he was locked into the chase for the rest of the season, like, what would happen? Like, would he actually secure funding to actually run the full season? Like, that'd be wild. Yeah, Grant Enfinger in his Oldsmobile. He doesn't have enough speed to pass Joe Nemechek, though. Front row Joe, you're not kidding. He is permanently etched in that front row right there. Was Joe Nemechek actually that good of a qualifier? I feel like he wasn't that great of a qualifier, and the name Front Row Joe really was not deserved. I don't know, that's just my opinion on the subject. Anyway, pretty soon here, we would be able to make it on fuel no matter when we pit. So that's... Yeah, the back of this truck is blank. I don't know what that's all about. Like, we're a very underfunded. Can-Am is not putting up a lot of money to this DGR entry. We were a last-second addition to the team. Last-second addition to DGR Crosley. Feeling like Dylan Lupton. Did you see that Dylan Lupton's back for his late-season random appearance? I just don't understand how he has absolutely... He does not exist in the first half of the season. And then once the year is, you know, winding down and everyone else has ran on the money, boom, Dylan Lupton's back. Now he's going to finish out the season in the 15 car. Fucking Harrison Burton's driving that next season. Now, honestly, if I was Harrison, I would just drop out of the Cup Series. Or, like, maybe not drop out of the Cup Series. Maybe instead, like, what would be really funny is if Harrison Burton dropped out of the Cup Series to just go to the 15 right now and, like, maybe actually compete for wins now that he's out of the chase. And then, like, Barry can move to the 21 and they could pull Kevin Harvick out of retirement and put him back in the 4 for the last couple of races for Stuart Haas's existence. You know? I think that would be funny. Don't wreck Enfinger. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. We're losing spots. Getting passed by rookie Christian Eckes and Jennifer Jo Cobb and GMS Tyler Ankrum. Ooh, that was a risky clear right there. in front of the Canadian. Harrison, future real estate agent Burton. That's sad but true, like the Metallica song. Yeah, Ryan Reed is back this week. I'm just glad it's not Jack Wood in the 91 for that's great news. Actually, that's probably the best news to come out of this weekend, is that Jack Wood will not be in the 91 this week. Yeah, Ryan Reed's back again. It'll probably be just like Trevor Baines' one-off start at Talladega for Nice in this season, 2020, where he almost won, but did not. Yeah. Just like Dylan Lupton, Ryan Reed randomly showing up just to be like, hey guys, did you know that I have 2 Xfinity wins? And then he disappears off the face of the earth. Go back to his slumber until next season when there's a random plate race that, needs someone in the truck. Wish Corbin would do that. I wish Corbin Forrester had diabetes so that Lily could sponsor him again. He can race again, just randomly. What's that character from South Park that has diabetes? And just randomly shows up every couple of episodes to say that I have diabetes. When I was in 4th grade, there was this kid in our class that had some form of diabetes, and some person came into the classroom to explain, okay, so this kid has diabetes. So if you ever see him, not able to breathe because he's going into, a seizure, just be like, teacher, he's having a fucking diabetic moment. But the thing is that Wilford Brimley made the phrase diabetes iconic. And diabetes is usually how people pronounce it. But this lady, when I was in 4th grade, came in and talked about the kid with diabetes. She pronounced it diabetes. Diabetes. This lady, that's what she pronounced it. Oh, Joe Nemechek in with a nice fat bump draft. Here we go. Speed. 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 Yeah. Diabetes. I never, ever, anywhere else on the planet have I ever heard someone else pronounce it like that. And that's always stuck with me. Nothing she talked about actually stuck with me, like how diabetes works, or what you need to do, or insulin or whatever. I don't remember any of that conversation. The only thing that I remember is her saying diabetes. Messed up. Little diabetes. Hey, it's fitting, because if you eat enough zebra cakes, you might actually end up with diabetes. Funny. Funny. Hey, y'all remember that lady that almost went into a diabetic coma that I had to drive for the hospital and then fell in love with me? Those were some good times. I should hit her up and see if she still wants me. Come to think of it. One of 3 people who have ever actively tried to get with me. Well, besides someone in this chat. "36 laps to go." Hell yeah. This has been a pretty good race so far. We've been up in the lead. Look at the mini-map. We're so far ahead of, the majority of the field. Look at that. Look at that. Look how far ahead we are. That's true. That's true. I forgot how much What If Sims for. Oh, there it is. There it is. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, so question. We just ran like, I think we have to take 4 tires. I'm actually going to take a little wedge out too. I think we have to take 4 tires. Now, as long as I don't lose too many spots, we're just going to have enough fuel to make it to the end. Alright, don't let me forget, we need to watch the replay to find out what caused these cautions. This is the second caution of the race so far. Tate Fogelman 13th. Anyone else that's interesting? Angela Rook is 14th. And we lost 13 spots. Okay. Okay. Looks like we are 15th. Alright. Restart. Is it going to be a legal restart? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, it's a legal restart. Alright, let's not pass below the yellow line. Try to keep it as fair as possible. We have good starts. That is good. Having speed on restarts is important. If I'm not in the lead late in the race, that might be the difference. Oh, no! Oh, never mind. I thought that was Joe Nemechek falling back. It's just Creed. That's actually not bad. That's actually a good thing. He can fall back for all I care. And now I need drafting help. Hello? Hello? Which one to use the O2? There you are. Okay. Hey, that should be Tate Fogelman. Oh, Tate Fogelman with the bump draft. This isn't legal. If you lock bumpers IRL in this series, that's a black flag for both trucks, vehicles, whatever, you know. If it's Xfinity, it's car. If it's trucks, it's... Well, I'll let you figure that one out yourself. I'll let you figure that one out on your own. Who do I got winning Talladega? That's the second person to ask me that question, so I guess I should actually answer that. Alright, so, truck series. Well, my prediction was Nick Sanchez. No reason to change that. No one really is jumping out of me on the entry list. I hope Danny Bone wins. That'd be fun. But no one else is really jumping out of me on the entry list for that race. Hey, remember when Brett Moffitt was supposed to drive the one truck, like, multiple times this season? He's only done it twice. What the hell happened to Brett Moffitt? How the hell has Brendan Queen got more starts this year than Brett fucking Moffitt? Someone explain that? So yeah, I'm going to stick with Nick Sanchez. Okay, Xfinity, I predicted Parker Kligerman would finally win. Now that he's, you know, announced that he's not going to be full-time after this season, I really think that he is going to do everything he physically can to win that race. So he is either winning the race or causing the big one. I'm kind of leaning closer towards causing the big one because it is Parker Kligerman after all. Besides that, I don't know. You know, there's always Austin Hill or Jesse Love. Jesse Love doing the sweep would be fun. Austin Hill would be boring but predictable. You know, I don't know. Xfinity's tough. I'm going to stick with my pick. Parker Kligerman wins. Who did I say was going to win in Cup? Keselowski, I said, was going to win in the Cup Series. Well, he's out of the chase. So, and he probably should have won earlier this season. I don't know. Yeah, Parker will either win or meet the Holy Spirit. True. This is a true statement. Yeah, Brett Moffitt is like the most recent truck winner at Talladega, and he is not... He's not on the entry list either. Who's in the 1 this week? Don't tell me it's Tony fucking Breidinger. That'd be a meme. Whoa, don't do that. Please do not lag in the middle of the trioval. Please and thank you. I don't like how the game just kind of forgets that you're drafting in the middle of that corner, because the controller the controller is vibrating when you're in the draft. Which feels like it's the opposite of what should be happening. It should probably be vibrating when you're not in the draft, because then you'd feel the air. When you're in the draft, you don't feel the air. That's why there is no air. That's why you know, go faster. You should feel the vibrations when you're not in the draft, but that's just a complaint from my end. Sawalich is in the one. Boo. Fuck off with that garbage. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's probably in the truck for the rest of the season, too, knowing this garbage. Corey LaJoy. I hope that Corey LaJoy wins for Rick Ware. That would be incredible. And I hope he retires, like, in Victory Lane. He says, nah, fuck all of you. Leaves Rick Ware with no driver for the rest of the season. And they just have to start pulling people out of Xfinity. That's how Dylan Lupton gets back in the Cup Series. Who's ready for Hailie Deegan's Cup debut? Rick Ware Racing suddenly needs a driver. That'd be very, very funny. Don't sleep on Justin Haley, by the way, because Spire has been cooking, and he is a plate track legend, and he's back at the team that he got his first Cup win with. Oh, Jennifer Jo Cobb! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jen. That was such a needless block. Oh, well, I needed it to not lose 100 spots, but it was still pretty just brazen right there. Well, I'm glad we don't have to go down pit road under caution or green in this race. That is good. I have fresher tires than everyone else in the field because I lost 13 spots on the pit lane. But that really doesn't matter because it's Daytona. Ooh. We've already been streaming for an hour. And we're almost done with race 1 of 2020. Yeah. So I said Keselowski was going to win in the predictions video. Maybe I'm going to change that. I think I'm actually going to change that to Justin Haley. You know what? He kind of became the favorite for this race after getting over to Spire. Man, that is messed up. That is messed. Thoughts on Quaffle and JRM? Not nearly as interesting as Zillage to JRM. It's good. I will say that much. Next year's JRM lineup is fire. You've got Justin Allgaier, who is hopefully going to be the defending Xfinity champion next season. Then you got Connor Zillage, who is already like the best driver in the series in his second career start, because he was throwing haymakers at Kansas, running like top 5 the entire race. I don't remember where he finished, but he was like top 5 the entire goddamn race whilst his teammates were struggling to be relevant. Struggling to be in the top 10. Allgaier had a shit race before he got wrecked. Then you got Carson Quaffle, who's, you know, next generation driver. And like, he almost won Dover this year somehow. So he's looking like a decent prospect, even though he's going to be completely overshadowed. Completely overshadowed by Connor Zillage. Yeah, who let Carson Ware back into NASCAR? That's who's going to end up in the 51 if Corey LaJoy yeets off into the sunset. Boy, we are getting a little bit antsy here. Late in the running. There is still a lot of laps left in this race. And the pack is a lot tighter than it was in the previous run. Look at this. There is potential for a very large wreck, is what I'm trying to say. Potential for a very, very big wreck here late in the running at Daytona. How the hell are there only 18 people watching the stream? The chat's like more active than it's been in like this entire playthrough, and yet there's only 18 viewers. And dropping! Where is everyone? Hello? Where the hell is everyone? Yeah, it's not Tony Raines. This series, you know, it doesn't help that my channel is basically dead in the water. I'm losing subscribers for the first time. like, ever. Oh my god, that lag was terrible. And now I'm being passed. I'm kind of shocked I didn't die from that. Push me, Eckes. Push me! This is KBM Eckes, where he was kind of mid. Actually, he was a total choke artist back in the day. Back when he was driving this truck. They took Rudy Fugel off the 18 for when Eckes made his full-time thing. His full-time debut, I guess you could call it. Push an end finger. Come on, Grant. We're losing time on the top. No! Gus Dean is here. Oh, we're in the wall. Oh, that's not good. Oh. That was not damage. Nice. Gus Dean is here. Oh, we're squeezing in the middle. Oh, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in the middle. Why can't you just meet me in the middle? Oh! Boy, Frankie Muniz made his debut a little bit too late. Could have had a Malcolm in the Middle reference in these games. Oh! Oh! We're fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. We are not wrecking. We're fine. Christian Eckes is here to push me and keep me safe. We're fine. Now, unfortunately, Rhodes is here. Oh, that's not good. Oh! Fucking Anderson throwing a Dale Jr. EA Sports 500 2004 block. Goodness gracious. Oh, I just lifted for the first time this entire race. Boy, it is getting peculiar in the late stages here at Daytona. 18 laps to go and we're racing like it's the white. I want to get Rhodes out of here. Thor Sport is showing up. Sauter going for the lead. Enfinger's been up front all race. My Ford teammates. They're not racing me like teammates. Oh, you got Chevy. You got GMS on the outside. Thor Sport on the inside. No! Can you not do that? Okay, and we have also got the game itself playing against me. Just disconnecting the controller every little bit of whenever it feels like. If that happens and someone's on my outside, that's game over. We're getting a DNF. Thankfully, I got a stage win, so that's 10 guaranteed points no matter how this race ends. Which is probably going to be a DNF considering how close we come to death every single time I go into turn 3. Don't go into turn 3. Jerry Nadeau is not in this game. So he cannot go into turn 3. Or turn 1 for that matter. Okay. Now things have settled out. Never mind. The game's continuing to lag and throwing me in whatever direction it feels like. Oh, I got Anderson behind me. John King would have went all the way. True. I appreciate how he won. See? See? If that happened this year, John King would have been locked into the chase, and he wouldn't have been dropped after, like, race 4 of the season. He would have been in the chase. They would have built the program around him. You know. Oh, what a strategic move by Ankrum to go down. Down the elevator shaft. Down to the inside lane, trying to make it 3 wide for the lead now. No one's drafting with me. They probably see my car throwing itself wildly across the track every single turn. They're probably like, maybe I don't want to draft with this guy who's driving absolutely erratically all over the place. Ooh-wee. Where is Casey Mears running? Good question. Where's Casey? That's what matters. I'm mad that he wasn't in NASCAR Heat, which game? 2. Heat 2. He should have been in the Xfinity Series in Heat 2, but instead they put boring-ass Eric Almirola in. They put a fucking leech in over Casey, and the Geico military car is gorgeous. Alright, oh my god, this game. Everything is just falling apart. The game is lagging, my car has has a mind of its own. No one's drafting with me. We've been close to causing a cataclysmic incident. And there ain't even 10 laps to go. It's still a long ways till the end of this one. Was he in the Cup Series for his one-off? You mean the 2019 Daytona 500 where he drove the 27, which was a premium motorsports car apparently? No, it wasn't premium. It became a premium car. Premium bought the point. It was a second Germain Racing entry. Can you believe that Germain Racing no longer exists because Ty Dillon bankrupted them? Just like he bankrupted Gaunt. Oh! And he was gonna bankrupt Rackley Ward. But now Dawson Sutton's in the car, and now that they put a real driver in, he's qualifying 5th, running top 10 all race, top 15, finishing 5th on fuel strategy. Dawson Sutton. Unsure if he's related to Kelly Sutton. But what I do know is that he's better than Ty Dillon, which I know that is not desperately much of a metric. You know, it's like being better than Chase Purdy. But hey, it's something. It is something. If I could get some drafting help, maybe we'd have a shot at the win. Thoughts on a 0 ARCA win champion? Yeah, that's pretty much guaranteed at this point. There's one more ARCA race. Hopefully Isabella's entered in that one. Did y'all see Isabella? Isabella Robusto got the pole. And then when I didn't even know she was in the race until I turned it on and they were interviewing her and she was like, yeah, I'm on the pole, I'm going to learn a lot. And I'm like, she's going to die on the first lap, isn't she? Yep! Actually, no, that's wrong. She did not die on the first lap. She died on the second lap. Race was over on lap 2, not lap 1. So my prediction was incorrect. Incorrect prediction. Hopefully she's back at Toledo and actually, you know, doesn't fucking die on lap 1. 2. Lap 2. Okay, who's that behind me? Jason White. Welcome to the top 5, Jason White. The second Rayum truck, who, by the way, is not giving me drafting help and is allowing the top 2 to just drive off. Oh my god, here comes Angela Ruck. Oh my goodness gracious, the third Rayum truck. Here comes Angela Ruck, pushing Austin Terrio. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got a run on the leaders. Oh my goodness, this is it right here. This is the tandem of dreams. Angela Ruck pushing Austin Terrio as the game lags. Getting closer and closer to death. Here we go. Here we go. Worst ARCA driver, Amber or Logan? You know what? Logan Misaraka actually out-qualified some good drivers at Bristol. And it wasn't even her fault when she wrecked. So I'm going to give her that. Amber Balkan, on the other hand, I really can't defend that. She had a great save at Kansas, but like, she's wrecked so often that you kind of have to expect it. She's kind of used to, you know, feeling a wrecking car. Oh my god, we've got to run. We've got to run, but the game keeps lagging and trying to scrub off speed for me. Angela Ruck's gone. Brett Moffitt to 4th. Here comes Brett. Here late in the running of the plate race. And these guys are trying to manipulate the air in front of me. I do not have the draft with Ankrum, but Enfinger up high is actually slowing him down. That's pulling him closer and closer to me. Come on, Grant. I need your draft. Please. Oh, Brett! I was trying to get Enfinger's draft, and here comes Brett just trying to casually pass me. I wish he'd be a drafting partner. That'd be incredibly useful right about now. Oh, that was lag. That was good lag. The field slowed down slightly. We actually had a good lag moment. Brett! Please! They're good. They're driving off into the distance, Brett. Oh, they're 3 wide behind me, but no one wants to draft. No one wants to be a drafting partner. Oh, come on, guys. They're getting away. We're running out of laps. Please. Someone draft with me, damn it. The leaders are gone. Guys, we've lost. They've put a second on us. Do I dare let someone go by and try and use the draft like that? Come on, man. Alright, fine. Jason White, please pass me. Oh, Austin Hill, don't pass me. Alright, here we go. Alright. 3-car tandem. 3-truck tandem. Anyone? Anyone want a 3-truck tandem? No? No one wants to draft with me. This is bullshit. This is like in high school when no one wants to go out. Everyone else has got a prom date. And you're all by yourself in the corner, feeling sorry for yourself. That actually didn't happen. Both of my prom dates I got pretty early. In the old prom shuffle. Boy, we are not closing in on the top 2. I think this race is basically over unless there's a caution. That sucks. Well, we had a good run. Ran with the leader all race, and then suddenly at the end they decided to tandem away from us. I guess if Jason White stays on the bottom, maybe there's a chance we can maybe push him back up there. What we need is someone behind me pushing me, so I can push Jason White. That's the way that we catch these guys. And Jason White is his name. That's not just a commentary on the color of his truck. That is in fact his name. But the question is this the American Jason White or the Canadian Jason White? I don't actually know. Maybe they make that distinction in the arcade mode menu. Maybe they have the hometown listed for the drivers. Well, I mean, we are closing. We're not closing fast enough because we gained like a 10th that lap. They were like 2.2 ahead. Now they're only 2.0 ahead. So we are gaining on these two. It's just not fast enough. I am hoping for a caution at this point. That's really the only hope. Because fucking useless ass Ben Rhodes doesn't want to give me drafting help. And Jason White's actually faster than me in a straight line. So this is pretty lame. Gotta say, this is not how I wanted this race to go. I was hoping we could win, and instead we're just all the way back here. Because even though these two are battling for position in front of us, they're still pulling away. Which makes so much sense. I don't know why I'm a half second slower. It must be the tires. Tire wear, making a difference at Daytona. This sucks. Someone push me. It's the Canadian one in this game. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Thoughts on Chastain winning? It sucked, but at least it wasn't Kyle Busch. Someone push me! It's Majeski behind me now, but he's still not pushing me. These guys just don't feel like winning. Yeah, and I can't even keep up with Jason White, even with someone pushing me from behind and being in his draft. Well, this is awkward. I was hoping this finish would be more exciting. It was really shaping up to be a super exciting finish to this race with like 18 laps to go, and now we're not really exactly in the interesting territory. Fans are on their feet though. That's the first I've heard of the crowd in a long time. No one's pushing me. And Jason White is gone. Outside is faster. That's annoying. Isn't race 2 at Atlanta? That's pretty much like a guaranteed win because of how tires work. No, it's Vegas then Atlanta, right? Something like that. No, well, race is over. Race is over. We did not win. Speed rating of 105 though. A. Alright, well, let's find out what happened to cause the cautions. I don't remember when the cautions happened. Okay, that's me passing. Oh, there's the caution. Okay, Anderson and Matt Crafton making contact. Oh, he just... Oh. Yikes. Damn. This is a very long incident. Alright, well that was the caution in stage 2. Now we're looking for... Herps and Creed. 2 trash drivers. What? Oh. That was not a wreck. I don't believe that was the reason for the caution. Or maybe it was. No, that was not the reason for the caution. Hello? Oh. Yeah, nothing happening there. Nothing happening there. Nothing happening there. Nothing happening there. No. Caution? Was that the caution? I think that was the caution. Wow, okay. Yeah, that was the caution. Alright, well, that's great. Fantastic. Wow. Okay, well, in that case... Did you know that the name for the archipelago Okinawa is in, Ryukyu, is derived from an ancient Chinese name for Taiwan? Nice. That's really cool. I did not know that. Anyway, we finished 4th and won a stage. Hey, my teammate finished 5th. Good run. Good run for DGR Crosley. Ankrum is the winner. That's unrealistic. We got $180,000, and I get half of that, apparently. Wow. $94,000 after my first career truck race, and I got $10 in merch. Someone went to the infield after watching me fail to win this race and was like, you know what? I want a hat. Give me a hat. Okay, so I've got a chase bonus point, and I'm second in points. Okay, so this was the first season of 10 truck chase. So we just need to be in the top 10 in points, or there's going to be a lot of winners this season, aren't there? Herp sucks that bad that the game just produced a caution. They were assuming that he was going to wreck, but he didn't in the end. Started 31st, finished 4th. Hell yeah. Good race. Good race. High fives all around. Yeah, career win number 2. More than in real life. Amazing. Why is Keanu Reeves racing at Indy this weekend? That is a very good question. I too would like an explanation on this. Someone messaged me on Discord during the stream. That's interesting. Probably JC. He's the only one that messages me on Discord anymore. If that finished happened in real life, I'd be making a being in a trunk video. Nice. Streaming myself in the trunk of a 2014 Dodge Charger going 75 on the interstate. That actually would be a fun video idea. Gus Dean congratulating me on being in the truck series. Thanks, I guess. And that is race 1 completed. Yay! Engrot's race number 2 is next. Hooray! Where is that? Las Vegas. So viva Las Vegas. Viva, viva Las Vegas. I just realized that my microphone has been in the wrong spot this entire stream, so my voice has probably been like really quiet and echoey. Yeah. Thoughts on the dock worker strike? This is the first time that I'm hearing about this. Which dock workers? Are they like the ones that are like importing like important things, or are they like the luxury imports? Dock workers. That is a very important distinction. Yes, there is a VP debate happening right now. I feel like this is probably more interesting. If I'm honest, I'm going to do one loose, and we're just going to skip to qualifying. This game does not have soup. True. All right. Here we go. Qualifying at Vegas. So I have no idea how this race is going to go. I'm going to assume Vegas was really hard in, no, Vegas was reasonably easy, actually, in Heat 3. But it was more difficult in Heat 4. Oh, baby, baby, we are tight. We are tight on exit. Alright, so the truck is terrible. Coming to the green. Doing absolutely no practice is probably a bad idea, but because this is a 100% race length event, I feel like it's fine. I feel like that gives me ample opportunity to actually learn how the track drives during the race, and hopefully makes the video more interesting for everyone to watch. Speaking of videos, there is a brand new NASCAR Thunder 2004 challenge up right now. And if you are a KG appreciator, not just any KG appreciator, but a mega appreciator for just $6.99 per month, you can watch that video this exact moment. Everyone else has to wait until Friday. So we're starting 20th, so this is pretty normal qualifying effort in a heat game. And no one failed inspection, so we actually are starting 20th. Nice. I'm gonna go take my pills and stuff before we start this race. So BRB. Y'all enjoy me in 2013 while I'm gone.
Good evening, YouTube. My name is Kamikaze, and this is quite possibly the greatest shirt ever. I cannot get enough of it. So here we are once again with some more Stone of Anamara. I do believe that is the correct pronunciation of Anamara, by the way. So yeah, we still got stuff going on here. If you remember from the last time, we was going through the bathroom and we're still undefined. So maybe if we find a dictionary, possibly we'll get some answers. So, you know, we went in here the first time and then went in here, took some pain pills, and passed out. So apparently, we're druggies.
Thank you, Alex Joning, for upgrading.
We're a druggie, awesome. Which is perfect. I've always wanted to play as a druggie. I mean, that never happens in any other game, but hey. Okay, so I do believe I will be allowed to leave. Cool. Man, point and click games. It's just like, okay, so this must be a washroom of some sort. I'm hearing music. It's not nice music. Okay, so those wires don't work. Just waiting for someone to sneak up behind
I'm
me.
sorry, Joe Hanning.
In real
Even
life
though
and
I
in the
think
game.
my
What is that?
pronunciation of
Do I have
your
an
name
inventory screen or something?
is better.
Anything? Blah 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 blah. No controls. Oh man. Let's see what's in. Ooh. Ooh. That's only a couple hundred years old. Oh. Oh, I'll help you when you stop scaring.
Okay. Sorry, I went to get a snack, but I don't have any. So I guess we're starting the race now. How is my mic quality better in 2013 than in 2024? Well, the main reason for that is because I wasn't yelling, and the acoustics in that bedroom was much better than the acoustics in this room. Josh Rayum posted some fast laps in practice. Great. Oh, and Angela Ruck, unapproved body modification. Ooh. Did she get breast implants? That would probably be an unapproved body modification, if you ask me. I didn't have any snacks. It was very sad. You see, the problem is I told JC about this. I have eaten so much today. Oh, no, we are not wrecking on lap 1. No, we are not doing that. I was telling JC this earlier. I went to McDonald's for breakfast, Taco John's for lunch, and before the stream, I went and got a $7 coffee. I have done nothing but eat today, and yeah. I'm so fat. I am so fat. Ooh. Alright, so now that we've made it to an actual real racetrack, it's time to explain how this game works. So, NASCAR Heat, after 3, I think, maybe 3? I don't remember. But the big thing about Heat games is tire conservation. Oh, the temperatures on the right hand, upper right hand, left hand, part of the screen. We want to keep those temperatures down as low as possible, but we want to carry as much speed through the corners as possible. It is a never-ending game of cat and mouse, especially when you're 3 wide middle at Las Vegas. Basically, I want to wear the tires as little as possible so that I can stay ahead of the AI and eventually pass them on the long run. Problem: I'm not even fast enough to pass them on the short run. Oh my god, and they keep trying to wreck me. Y'all need to stop doing that, by the way. Yeah, we're already up to 274 on the right front. We're still 3 wide. This race is just pure chaos. The first stage is 30 laps, so we don't need to worry about fuel. And you know what, for the most part, we're not going to need to worry about fuel in the truck series because A, the stages are short, and B, there's usually cautions. So, like, you know what, for the most part, we're not going to have to worry about green flag pit stops at all in this playthrough. It really must be said. Oh, we need to get What If in the call. I'm not on Discord! In fact, people told me that they DM'd me because I said no one ever DMs me. And then I looked at the notifications and I saw a big number and I'm like, whoops, probably shouldn't have said that. And I didn't even look at those notifications during that little quick break. I'm just a terrible person. No wonder I'm alone. You bought gum for the first time in like 3 years today. When's the last time that I bought gum? I had this pack of like the Trident Duo things sitting in my car for like 2 years. I had like 1 piece. Good times. So, it's lap 7, and we've already used 20% of the right front. Basically, I need to be saving tires. Basically, I'm doing a terrible job of saving tires. 20% of the tires used in the first 6.5 laps. If we multiply 6 times 5, that equates to 30. So basically, we're going to be on 0% tires at the end of lap 30. Yikes. That's unfortunate. So we need to be saving tires. I've just been passed by Natalie Decker. Oh, baby, baby. This is exciting stuff here. We are being passed by Natalie Decker. That is really the state of this playthrough. This is why I wanted to win Daytona, by the way, because not having to worry about the chase would be very good. Anyway, what's up, chat? See, now we're into the long run. Now we're into the long haul. We've made it to the 100% portion of the 100% race length career mode. I keep forgetting to add the word race length into the title, by the way. I have to keep adding that after the stream. See, if I drop the wedge, that's not actually going to make the truck drive better. It's just going to make it wiggle in the corners. Pretty soon here, as long as I save tires, we should hit the crossover point, and we'll start being faster than everyone in front of me. Because the AI overcompensate for worn tires. That's why Atlanta is one of the easiest tracks in this game. The AI will overcompensate for their tire wear, and it will make them very, very slow in the long run. So that's good. In fact, I have improved my driving. That was a voice crack and a half. Goodness gracious. Am I 14 years old, dude? Did you hear that voice crack? Sounded like an owl. Whoop. Ow! Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. I am losing my mind over here. Michael Jackson. Annie, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I'm running 23rd in a 5-star truck. Just imagine if I was in a 4-star truck. Well, I'm glad you feel good. I don't feel good. I don't feel good about this race at all. You know, I actually scheduled the stream like an hour before it started because I was hoping that would make more people aware of the fact that I was streaming, but instead there are less viewers than usual in this race. So, that's great. That's fantastic. Is Natalie Decker done racing? I doubt it. She'll probably do a one-off race somewhere. Eventually here. But no matter how few viewers I have, I will still be the #1 e-girl. I was just gonna say that, or there's a chance she's pregnant, and that's why. Japan has a new prime minister. Nice. I wish I knew anything about global geopolitics to figure out if this is a good thing or not. Well, we've stabilized the old tire wear. We're halfway in the stage and we are not halfway on the right front, so that's positive. You know what? There's actually a chance that I might need to use custom setups. Because, man, we are having a whale of a time here in the truck series. It really must be said. We are 23rd in a 5-star truck. When I was doing practice for this in Heat 4, I basically won all the time in a 5-star truck. Basically, I won every race. So this is not how I was thinking this would go. Perhaps I should have done this playthrough in Heat 4 instead. Thoughts on Jimmy Carter hitting 100? It's about his greatest accomplishment, if we're honest. Besides being mentioned in the System of a Down song, I-E-A-I-A-I-O. That was his other biggest accomplishment. Oh my. And now we are getting past for 23rd. That's pretty sad. Oh, there's all the Discord notifications. I don't know why that's suddenly happening. I don't know why that's suddenly happening on my phone. Goodness, I just took these pills and I'm already tired. Also, really must be said, end finger's like right there. Am I really about to get lapped in the first stage again? That's not good. That's not good. We'll CM Punk beat Drew at Bad Blood. Gonna be honest, I have stopped following wrestling. Oh hey, there's last week's winner. Wow. Last week's winner is back into his true form. Really must be said. Well, at least I'm not the only one having a bad race. Can we not serpentine on the backstretch? Could you do that for me, car, truck, whatever you want to call this? Gonna be honest, I'm waiting for the crossover point on these tires, because we are certainly not fast. And the leader is up my ass. We are just kind of shit. I'm telling you. Heat 4. I basically won every race. This is not a good time. Maybe Vegas is just hard. Maybe Vegas is just hard. I don't know. One thing's for sure, we're about to get lapped. Yeah, I'm cooking the tires, by the way. Which really doesn't matter at this point. I kind of need to not go a lap down, which is absolutely going to happen because Jesus. Alright, so this is a bad time. I really did think that this was just going to be rudimentary and we'd just be very, very good. But as it turns out, we are not very, very good. Well, this sucks. Oh, here's Enfinger. He's arrived. Don't you worry. He'll probably pass me like nothing on the outside, too. In fact, there he goes. There she goes again. Well then, that's annoying. Is the hotel still R? I have been there once in the last 3 months. Must say, good change. Good change. So there's second. I'm just affecting the battle for the lead right now. The odds that I get the free pass are very low, by the way. You know, I really did think this would be easy. I really did think that this would be easy. So, how's everyone doing out there tonight? Does the hotel staff still want you back there? Yeah. I mean, the place is still in business. So, like, they're not... she told me that they had a great summer. So, they're flourishing, as a matter of fact, now that I'm gone. And you know what? Fair enough. They're still doing great business, and I'm no longer, stressed. Well, about work. I was looking in the mirror the other day, and, like, the patch of beard hair, like, right at the center of my chin, was really light. I couldn't tell if it was blonde or if it was white. What I'm trying to say is that I'm getting gray hairs and I'm 27. All of the work-related stress that I've had over the past 5 years has transformed into personal life stress. Who the hell is that? Is that Ryan Truex? No, it's Ross Chastain. Terrible. Garbage. Awful. Way worse. What did Ryan Truex drive in 2020? Was this the year that he drove some races in the 8 car and should have won Phoenix? Ah, you meant running. I thought you meant a certain other R word that people have been getting canceled for some reason, even though it's like not even a slur. Soft generation. Anyway, we're a lap down. We are a lap down. Yeah, I thought that it was Ryan Truex in the 40. Because there was 1 year where he ran full-time for Nice and did nothing. Looked a lot like Matt Mills, as a matter of fact. Okay, so how in the hell are we going to make this truck not suck? I'm going to take out some wedge. I'm going to take out some tire pressure, I guess. I don't know. We're 24th, even though we're restarting on the inside. Got the choose cone in 2020 here. All right, next run. Let's see if the wedge adjustment made a difference. Also, I should hopefully, yeah, if I get to self. Yeah, there we go. So if a caution were to come out right now, I would be in the free pass zone. So here's something I've noticed over the years in NASCAR games. If you have a great restart and make up a bunch of spots on the start, you're going to have a terrible run in the actual race. But if you have an awful restart, you're going to be very fast on that run. So, yeah, basically. Basically, I just made up 10 spots on the start. So that means that I'm slower than shit. Basically. And I guess we'll just go straight into tire conservation mode. And hope that I somehow can manage to stay in this position and get the free pass on the caution. That was 2021. Didn't Truex win 2 full-time seasons at Colleague? Colleague flower. Has anyone ever said that? I probably said that back when the team was new. Oh my goodness, we're dying into this turn. Okay. Put a second between myself and Austin Wayne Self. Put a second between myself and self. And threw it all away in that corner. Oh my goodness. So you got Lassard in 17th. You got Eckes in 18th. So it's not just me having a bad day at Vegas. We should hopefully not lose too many points if I finish back here. Oh my god. Okay, so the truck drives a lot better now that I took out a shit ton of wedge. But it's also trying to wreck on the straightaways. So that's less good. There's definitely some sacrifices that needed to be made for these adjustments. He scored one top 5, and it was at Daytona when he pushed cunt fuck ass gingerbread man to the fucking goddamn bitch cunt win. Whore. Fuck that race. And fuck 2018 as a whole. Getting passed by Decker again. We're getting past by Decker. That's pretty sad. It was mid-Ohio. Then what the hell am I thinking about? Pretty fucking sure it was Truex that was the catalyst for bitch ass winning that race. I remember being mad about it. Then again, I remember being mad for the majority of 2018, so perhaps everything's bleeding together. Ryan Truex is just like Martin Truex and peaking in his mid-30s. How odd. No! I disagree. The reason that they did good in their 30s is because they finally got onto good teams in their 30s. Now, Ryan Truex had the unfortunate problem of losing a bunch of races that he should have won. Namely, Dover in 2010. That was a very important race for him to win. And him not winning that was very bad. Very, very bad. But besides that, he really should have won in the Truck Series. He really, really, really should have won for Hattori. But he did not. So that's cool. And I don't think he should have won for Colleague, but he definitely helped that entire organization basically take a step in the right direction. Once again, he should have won in the 8 car at Phoenix in either 2019 or 2020. I just don't remember which year. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blibbity blabbity bloob. Blippity bloppity blib. I'm using human sentences. Human sentences. I'm still in the free pass position. A. So the truck is better on this run. Whoever suggested I take out wedge. Thank you for suggesting that. Oh, there's my teammate. Maybe DGR is just bad at this track. They brought a great package to Daytona. Now we're running 20th and 22nd at Vegas. Sad. Pathetic. Oh my goodness. Those are 2 words that I would use to describe this. Mid-Ohio is interesting because it produced the greatest Xfinity race of all time, but it also produced a bunch of crap. Like every truck race that's ever been run there. And just about every ARCA race that's ever run there. So yes, I would say that would qualify. You produce one of the greatest races, you produce some of the worst races. Hey, that would average out to mid. That would average out to mid. Yeah, the game gaslit me into believing that this was a 5-star organization. When actually it was 4 stars in disguise. I mean, we were fast enough to compete for the win at Daytona. So, like, it's not like we're lacking pace. I just think Vegas is hard in this game. I just think this track is actually hard. And Tate Fogelman is closing, so that's unfortunate. You know, the problem is that I'm probably going to go another lap down before the caution comes out. Well, actually, this stage is 3 laps shorter than the first stage, and we are faster. So maybe I'll get the free pass. Maybe I might get the free pass, and they'll kick some ass. Oasis is coming to America in 2025. They're going to a bunch of shit places, though, like Chicago and Los Angeles. I basically have no chance of going to see them, so that sucks. That is trash. 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 Yeah, more like 3-star. The only thing this game is missing at this point is Bola Masters. Yeah, here comes Fogelman. I don't think it's going to matter in the end. I'm just going to lose this position. And even if the caution were to come out at an opportune time, we'd still really just be in a bad position. How will Rockingham be next year? I don't know. What have they done to the track? Did they repave half the corner like fucking Iowa? Probably. I hope it's a good race. I hope there's no leeches. Does anyone have the schedule handy? Is it like the same weekend as like Sonoma or something, so that it can be like a standalone race with guaranteed no leeches? Or is it during a cup off week that's going to basically make it a guaranteed leech-infested race? They should have put it in the chase. That would have been a good idea. That would keep the leeches out. Oh my god, the truck is just dying on the exit of this turn. I have to fend off Tate Fogelman for 10 laps with a truck that's trying to kill itself every turn. Tires aren't a problem, which is good. It's during Easter weekend. Full repave! Great. That's fantastic news. Full repave. Full fucking repave. Oh, we're wrecking. Okay. Yep, well. DNF. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Oh my. Alright, well. Okay. So. I'm gonna make an executive choice. I'm gonna make an executive choice. We're going to make an adjustment to the AI behavior. If this shit will ever load. I got both the girls. Hell yeah. I just got slammed by a bunch of girls. Ooh. Anyway, well. How do we look in the standings? I guess we'll never find out because we're going to the next race. Truck Series race number 3. It's Atlanta time. Okay. So, just like that, I'm out of the chase. Fantastic. Okay, executive decision. AI. Where is the AI at? We are going to do player tire wear rate. Where's the AI tire wear rate? Here we go. They're going to have more tire wear And also, can we turn off DNFs? Yeah, let's turn off DNFs, cause fuck this shit. Basically, every race is just gonna be a guaranteed DNF. Okay, Atlanta time! Creed won Vegas. Boo! Yeah, this is a 1-star truck after that race. I was hoping that DNFing would maybe explode the running order a little bit more. We could have gotten like a Josh Rayum win. Maybe we should do a DNF stream in this game. This game doesn't have a silly season though, does it? You could have easily prevented that DNF. Yes, by not dying. Thank you. Thank you for the update. Okay, let's slap on an even looser setup. And let's qualify. I really didn't want to finish that Vegas race. It looked a lot like we were not going to do good anyway. Basically, finishing last versus finishing 25th is like a difference of 6 points. So, not like we were going to get anything out of that race anyway. And Atlanta should be more fun. It should be more fun. And this is good Atlanta, not fucking super speedway Atlanta. So, yeah. We're going to destroy these tires in qualifying. We're going to come back down the pit lane and have 78% on the right front. Well, actually, no, we won't, because the tires are cool. The tires are cool. We've also got 1 qualifying lap, so that's interesting. Didn't we have 2 laps just now at Vegas? Only 1 lap at Atlanta. That's interesting. Alright, and we're wrecking. Okay. You know what? I think that didn't happen. I think we're actually just starting qualifying, and this is the first time we're going onto the racetrack. Hooray! Atlanta! Ooh, this is a nice, cool track. There was 1 lap at Vegas, okay.
You're gonna give me 5!
In NASCAR
Here's some
Thunder
internet
2004,
points,
Casey
Coochie,
Kane always
Cooch
retires
smile.
after 1 season because his age is wrong. I always thought that that was because he only runs like 3 races, so he's really low in points. And in NASCAR Thunder games, if you're really low in points, if you force a driver to finish really low in points, sometimes they'll just retire. We had that happening in the DNF streams back in the day. Oh, that's a donation. Thank you, Racing Collie, for the 5. If that's a 5, that is in fact a 5. I will read that after we qualify, which is what we're doing right now. Crazy. Crazy. Because I've seen Jamie McMurray retire in that game, and his age is correct. Hey, we almost got the goal. P6. Hey! Maybe Vegas is just really hard. Chastain on the pole. Terrible. Here are some internet points. Coochie Pooch. Thank you. Aren't you the Pooch? Isn't your name literally Racing Collie? Aren't you the Pooch in this situation? Thank you for the 5. Atlanta is just very easy. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Atlanta Motor Speedway. Rafael Lassard is nearly as fast as they're expecting. Ah. Boring. Herbst in the back. That's just his natural habitat. Sauter and Hill together. No. The thing you said. What? The thing you said before the end of the stream about the character that someone was being obsessed. What? Could you, like, give more context? Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Atlanta! We are at Atlanta. And we are 3 wide for second. Yeah, something tells me that Vegas was just very, 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 very hard. Very, 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 very hard. Like me, whenever I look at pictures of tails. Yeah, now we're going for the lead. Okay, this is more of what I expected. This is more along the lines of what I expected in a 5-star truck in this game. This is what we were doing in Heat 4, or I was doing off-screen in Heat 4, practicing for this playthrough. Oh, we're loose. Okay, I regret making the truck as loose as I did. Oh, okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. I don't think I led that lap, though, which is unfortunate. I would like to lead the laps. Hey! Hey! We're in the lead! What a novel concept. Alright, now that we're in the lead, what do we talk about? Oh my goodness, we talk about not hitting the apron and dying for no reason. Have I used my mouse pad for anything other than computer operation? No, I have not. I will admit, I thought about it. Oh dear, Ross Chastain tried to dump me for saying that. I don't blame him. One day I thought about it and I was like, But then I was like, no, don't do that, Kamikaze. Don't do that! Y'all remember the NASCAR 08 moment where Casey Mears is trying to defend my honor in the post-race cutscene from Clint Boyer? I remember that. That was the Kyle Larson playthrough. I didn't hate Kyle Larson back then. Crazy. It's a real window into a world that I literally cannot imagine being a part of. You know, something I always think about is how in like the 2017 or 2018, I don't remember what year, 2016 possibly even, Dover race. It was Larson in the lead and Truex in second, and I really liked Larson, but then I thought for a second, wait a minute, someday I'm gonna hate Kyle Larson because he's gonna win races that I want Truex to win. I thought that back in like 2016 or 2017. I had no idea. No idea. And you know what the craziest part about it? I probably would actually like Larson if he went to the 14. But Ford had to fucking ruin everything. Do you think Stewart-Haas would still be in operation if Larson went to the 14? That's a good question. Y'all remember last week when we were talking about if Bill Davis Racing had Jeff Gordon? What if Stewart-Haas actually hired Kyle Larson? What kind of timeline would that be? "32 laps remaining in stage 1. We're in the lead, which is cool. Oh, that's a good point. If Chevy was still the manufacturer, because Stewart-Haas changed in 2017. If Chevy had remained the manufacturer for Stewart-Haas, would they have allowed, because Larson was already in a Chevy and Stewart wanted Larson, like that would have probably been a sure thing. Honestly. Oh man. That's really interesting. So that's a good point. In this alternative universe, Stewart-Haas probably would have remained Chevy. Boy, I'm getting tired. I remember when my bedtime was like 2 a.m. Now that's usually when I'm waking up. It's crazy how that completely has inverted. Harvick would still be top priority. True. They'd still shut down due to the reasons that they are now. Harvick still would have been top priority. That's true. However, would he have been top priority forever? Because I think Larson is better than Harvick was, like, after 2020. Because 2020 was peak Harvick. He was absolutely untouchable. Let's see here. So, Kurt Busch left in 2019. Right? At the end of 2018, he left for Ganassi. That'd be an opportunity for Stewart to sign Larson. So, going into 2019, you've got Harvick in the 4, Boyer in the 14, Larson in the 41. Who's in the 10? Eric Almirola. But then you have Cole Custer. Cole Custer's the big issue here. Would Gene Haas and Tony Stewart butt heads regarding Cole Custer? Maybe they would have shipped Custer off to a satellite team, like, you know, how Rick Ware had him for a few races. Really, the only way this makes sense is if Larson jumps from Ganassi in 2017. But the problem with Larson jumping ship from Ganassi in 2017 is that that's the reason he stayed at Ganassi, is because Ganassi gave him his break, and he was really loyal to Ganassi. The only reason he left Ganassi at all was because of iRacing. Like, there's a good chance that, you know, Larson doesn't even leave Ganassi until they're bought out by Trackhouse. And even then, maybe Larson stays at Trackhouse. Maybe it's a Larson and Suarez. Larson in the 1, or maybe still in the 42, just for, like, you know, brand recognition's sake. And then Suarez. Oh, we're loose. Do I prefer my work shifts during the day or late night hours? Well, I honestly, back in the day, I really preferred it being in the night. Because all my friends were awake at night. Now, I'm pretty content with the hours. I mean, having to go to bed at 6 p.m. kind of sucks. I have absolutely no life outside of work. But, you know, the work is easy and I'm done, like, you know, before noon most days. Oh, we're in the wall because I'm reading the chat. But that was not damage. Oh no, it was 1% damage. Harvick is still top priority at SHR even though he retired. Real. Fucking real. Yeah. Larson stayed with Ganassi because Ganassi allowed him to do dirt racing. That's true. But you see, the thing about it is that I don't know why Stewart would say no to that. Because Stewart is a dirt racer himself. Primarily a dirt racer. So, like, you know. You think Stewart would lose interest in NASCAR after 2020 if he had both Harvick and Larson? Yeah, probably. I don't blame him. I don't blame him for losing interest in NASCAR after 2020. I made an entire video about that. Oh my god, we're only halfway in the stage. Oh no. We're only halfway in the stage and I've used 36 minus 100% of my tires. I've used 65% of the tire in the first half of this run. Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. Looks like we have green flag pit stops looming. Green flag pit stops looming at Atlanta. Goodness gracious. Oh no, we're wrecking again. Because I dared look at the chat. Oh, and the caution come out. All right. Oh, we're getting murdered. That's fun. Murder is always fun. We've also got 9 seconds of damage. Great. Thanks. That would have been a DNF if I didn't turn off DNFing, by the way. All right. Guess we're gonna be 16th. Hey, no green flag stops. Woo. So, we go from Vegas, which was literally so hard that I preferred DNFing. Ow. Ow again. Please stop sneezing. I said please stop sneezing. Will you please stop sneezing? Okay, now you're just pissing me off. Alright, so I'm going to be sniffling for the rest of the stream. Also, so like I was saying before I sneezed like 8 times, we go from Vegas, which I lose a lap because I'm so slow, and I prefer DNFing over actually trying. Now we head into Atlanta, where I drove off to a 7-second lead, and then I die on the backstretch. Restart in 16th, and I'm up 10 spots on the first lap. Great. Just the pendulum. The pendulum of NASCAR Heat 5. Sneezing is weird. Like, that's the best that the body could come up with to expel stuff from your nose. And even then, nothing even usually comes out of your nose when you're sneezing. It's usually all, like, in your throat. Except when your throat is clogged, you don't sneeze, you cough. It's all very unusual. Oh, look, my teammate's third. Look at this! DGR is just... They remembered they're a 5-star team. Look at this. What a weird race. What a weird game. Oh, caution's out. I didn't cause this. Looks like Tate Fogelman wrecked. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm gonna do the, very controversial move of not pitting and staying fourth. There was a story about a woman in England back in the 1800s who sneezed with her eyes open and her eyes popped out. Yikes. That's a hashtag awkward moment if I've ever heard one. I think I tried sneezing with my eyes open once, but like, I literally couldn't. Like, my eyes forced themselves shut. You know, what I heard is that if you try and suppress your sneezes, you know, everyone in my school always suppress their sneezes. But I heard that that can cause, like, blood vessels to explode. You know what? As a matter of fact, all that sneezing did cause something to come out of my nose, and it was on my pants. That's gross. I'm actually going to blow my nose quick, because now I'm just going to be sniffling and sneezing for the rest of the stream. Stupid ass nose. I took my pills specifically to avoid this. by the way. That's the reason I take these pills. Well, the reason is actually to, sleep. It's just the lack of allergies that's just an added benefit. God, I'm so fat. Look at this fat fuck in the mirror. You're fat. You're fat and ugly and a loser. You suck. Hate that motherfucker. Hate that motherfucker in the mirror. Piece of shit. Okay. I'm back. Sorry for breaking the immersion. Alright, video game is happening. We are 8 laps to go in stage 1. Yay. Yeah, I'm blowing debris everywhere. True. Had to throw out a quick red flag for the mucus all over the turns at Atlanta. That's believable. That is actually believable. Right when I started this new job, I got a little sick, but it wasn't bad. But the thing is that my nose just kept running and running and running. I was in the shower, showering. And eventually I was just like, I needed to blow my nose because it was just bad. And showering is a good place to blow your nose because, when you're really sick, blowing your nose makes an absolutely insane mess. Well, if you're in the shower, it can all just wash off. And I was just sitting there blowing my nose like 6 times and stuff was still coming out. And I was sitting there like, what in the hell is going on? How is there this much mucus stored up in my head? Where is it all coming from? How is it all in there? How does it all fit in here? How can I breathe with all this buildup? I just kept blowing and blowing and blowing. I'm not kidding, it just kept coming. I like Jacques Villeneuve. He's a good man. Well, we got a big old lead. Because Atlanta is easy. After Vegas was nearly impossible. Now we're just eating ass. At Atlanta. No one's really brought any topics of conversations up in the chat today. Any good clips from the vice presidential debate? I guess Iran launched like 1,000 ICBMs today. That's cool. That's not a bad thing at all. I'm not worried as an able-bodied young man under 35. I'm not worried at all. No concern whatsoever. I'm not concerned about the fact that we're basically on the brink of World War III and Dick Cheney endorsed a candidate in this race. Not concerned at all. KG, you don't need to be negative towards yourself. You have value and a purpose in this world. Never give up and stay humble. I disagree. I feel like I'm a useless piece of shit, as a matter of fact. That can't do anything right and will be alone forever. But that's just me. I appreciate the differing viewpoint, though. It's nice to get a broad spectrum of ideas. Did I ever watch Mythbusters? Yeah, not a lot. I remember sitting in the dentist's office, waiting to do dentist stuff. Actually, no, it wasn't me. It was my grandma that was getting dental work done. And I had nothing else to do and went with my grandma to go to her dentist appointment or something. You know what? I don't know what was going on, but I was in the dentist's office and they were playing Mythbusters on the screen. That's all I know. You still haven't registered for selective service? I would not announce that. That is a crime, even though it shouldn't be. I would not announce that. Fucking FBI is gonna come after your ass now. Alright. Is my teammate gonna get some stage points? Yeah! P8. P8 for Tanner Gray. Nice. Alright. So, it's pit road time. Not really a lot to the imagination in this one. Just gonna go straight into the restart. Coming to the green. Do, 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 do. That's a nice blimp just casually floating in the sky over there. I've never seen a blimp IRL. That'd be fun. I think going in the blimp would be a grand old time. I think that would be pretty interesting. Ugh. Yeah, this is the main reason why was like during the Tony Raines playthrough I had a bunch of ideas for what I wanted to do after Tony Raines. And this right here is the reason why I didn't really want to do this at first. Is because we're just dominating races and it's stream number 4. Like, I know Atlanta's easy and we could probably win this in a 4-star car, but you know. Yeah. What's the first Sonic game I played? It was Sonic Heroes. Round about the time it came out. Because my sister got a GameCube and got Sonic Heroes with it. That was 2000. It had to have been 2000. Maybe that was 2005. I think that was 2005. I would have been either... How old would I have been? 8? 7 or 8? Right? That's how math works, right? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, I got the math going on here. I completely forgot that to figure out what age I am, you literally just need to add 3 to whatever year it is. 2024, well, I'm 27. If it's after April, I'm 27. After April, add 3. Before April, add 2. Anyway, we're not winning. That's interesting. We were dominating, but now we're not. Now we're behind Chastain. Lots of lead changes here at Atlanta today. See, most people's first Sonic game is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. But, not me. It wasn't until 2011 that I actually played the original Sonic Adventure. Which is just sad. Kinda wish that we got Sonic Adventure 2. But the only Sonic game we ever had for that GameCube was Sonic Heroes. And me and my sister were both fucking terrible at that game. That's a really rough Sonic game to be your first. Because the mechanics are so unique. It's so different from like any other 3D Sonic game. Because the stages are so long. And like, yeah, The stages are so long. We end up spending like 20 minutes on those stages just trying to complete the goddamn shit. Good times. Good times. I'd be okay with a custom KG Persona. Did you see the Lord Jesus Christ die on the cross? Well, if I'm 2,027 years old, I could have. I could have. Unfortunately, I'm in North Dakota, not the Middle East. I was not in Jerusalem and whatnot. Oh my god, I almost hit the wall for reading the chat again. Oh, and now I'm yawning. I would much rather NASCAR Authentics release a paint scheme of my core car. I really want a die cast for my core paint scheme with the cherry on the side. I love that car. Front wheel drive NASCAR series. I mean, it could happen. I'm surprised we still haven't had the crossover series yet. I'm surprised they haven't morphed the truck series into the crossover series. I'm not even surprised. Like, even then, like Xfinity, if Xfinity wasn't producing as good of racing as it is, they probably would have converted that series into a crossover series. And there's every chance in the world that they will still do that anyway, at some point. Reading the chat, so I'm taking the outside line again. Did I ever get the Kurt Busch Kansas win diecast? I did not. I never hit order, and I'm glad I didn't, because fuck the 45 car now. McDowell is going to Spire next year, and at first, I thought it was the worst decision that he could possibly make. Then they announced Rodney Childers was going to Spire, and then Spire started doing really good this year. Spire's been doing really good lately. I'm starting to think that it's kind of like Furniture Row switching their alliance from Childress to Gibbs in 2016. Because when they initially announced that, I thought, wow, that's a terrible move. Because they're doing so good with the Childress alliance this year, why would they change? Well, as it turns out, Gibbs and Toyota was absolutely unstoppable from 2016 to 2019, so that probably contributed a lot to Truex's success. And then I was sitting here wondering what McDowell was thinking going to bitch-ass Spire. And now Zane Smith is casually running top 10 every week. There is still hope for McDowell. There is still hope. And yeah, Childers is going to be the crew chief for Justin Haley. What a pairing. What a pairing indeed. I don't think Childers has the same mojo that he had with the Gen 6 cars, but he's still probably like top 3 crew chief in the garage, so definitely would prefer that they'd given him to Briscoe this year, but you can't have everything. Michael McDowell and Morgan Shepherd team up. I'm surprised that never actually happened. Considering McDowell was driving for such trash teams back in the day. Oh my goodness, I am just trying to kill myself in this race. think Zane Smith getting top 10s is more indicative of the shape that Spire is in rather than his driving ability, if I'm honest. Clear high, clear high. Okay, now I'm getting attacked by yawning. Why is my body insistent on annoying me? Does it make me happy that the Ginger is being mediocre during the chase so far? No. He should have been out in the first round. But Bristol was such trash in this race. This previous Bristol race. That nothing happened. It did not allow that to happen. You know, him being 5 points above the cut line going into Talladega and the Roval should be great news. Unfortunately, his stupid ass won at Talladega earlier this year, and he's supposed to be the greatest driver in the history of NASCAR and road courses, so it honestly doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't matter. Do we know who's driving the 16 at the Roval, by the way? Do we know who's in that? I guess we'll find out a week from now, a week from today, so. I mean, I could just wait, but, you know. Where did my hate originate? Which is a great combination of words. Some nice. It's not alliteration. It's the opposite of alliteration. But the point that I'm trying to make is that it all started in the 2015 Las Vegas truck race. And only got worse in when did it get worse? I already hated his ass in the 2018 Daytona race. And he hadn't even done anything yet. I don't know, but it went over the edge in the 2018 Phoenix race that I attended and saw in person. This is just another moment to add to the trauma library. I think these guys are going to try and stretch their tires to the end of the stage because they can make it on fuel. But I'm pretty sure someone is going to blow a tire and then the caution's going to come out. It's very interesting. Anyway, it's always been a thing since then. Is what I'm trying to say. Jennifer Jo Cobb. Jennifer Jo Cobb raced the past weekend at Kansas. I forgot she existed. I was like, wow, Jennifer Jo Cobb exists. I got this really weird taste in my mouth right now. I can't really describe it. It's like a baked taste. It kind of tastes like pretzels, but not. Okay, all I'm gonna do for the rest of the stream is yawn. It really must be said. I was hoping Allmendinger would be in at the Roval in the Cup Series. Maybe he could win it again. Alright, tires are becoming a problem. We still have 10 laps to go in this race, and we're down to 19% on the rights. I need to have like an average of under 2% usage of the right rear for the rest of this run. That's interesting. Also, John Hunter Nemechek is just running 21st. That's interesting. Actually, rolling way out of the gas there, we might be able to save enough tire. Just might, just perhaps, we could save the tire that's necessary. Down to 16%. Yeah, that's a good question. Also, did you see that they're renumbering the 31 to 10 next year? I'm actually kind of glad they did that. It does help with like the consistency in the brand. And 10 really never made sense as a Stewart-Haas number. I was really hoping they'd bring 00 for Cole Custer. 00 for Cole Custer in the Cup Series would have gone so hard. Okay. There's the game lagging and me just driving fucking into the wall. Somehow we did not wreck, but that has allowed Chastain to close in, which is annoying. And that probably used tire for that matter. Seven to go. We are not going to be able to make it on tires, and I think people have started to pit. I'm not going to pit. I'm going to stay on the track as long as I can, because I got a feeling that these guys are going to wreck. Yeah, 10 is more associated with Johnny Benson at this point. Even though Almirola got 2 wins, which is 1 more than Benson. Derek Cope also got 2 wins in the 10. I still haven't bought the Rockbeard Derek Cope book. I really am not a true fan of both Derek Cope and Rockbeard if I haven't bought that book yet. That was a lot of B's that I just said. So second place Chastain just pit. Brett Moffitt is now second, and he's an entire straightaway behind me. Do I try and make this tire last, or do I just pit? I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. There it is. Stuart Friesen stopped. That's exactly what I was waiting for. Caution. Caution. I can go another 2 laps on this tire, so I'm going to stay out. You know, an idea would be to take 2 tires. And so I wouldn't, you know, well. See, these guys probably aren't going to come down the pit lane after the stage that pit, right? But I'm scared that if I pit, I'm going to be stuck a lap down if I take 4. Alright, I'm going to have to pit on this lap. Alright, also, I have no idea what the pit road speed limit is. So, yeah, basically. Yes, I know that other fuckface is out of the chase, but it literally doesn't matter. Because in the record books, he's going to go down as a 2-time champion, regardless of what happens this year. Okay, speed limit is 45. I'm just going to take full service Oh, I think the caution just came out. No, if the caution came out, it would have gone to the caution screen. What are the Larry Mack keys to the race? I don't know. Not die because of tires, I guess. That's my key to the race. Well, I remember Truex in the 1978, 56, or the 1. Definitely the 78. I think that's a given. Alright, am I going to be a lap down? I don't know. Maybe. Oh yeah, I am going to be a lap down. Here comes Brett, but I'm going to have so much better tires than him. It doesn't actually matter. I'm going to have so much better tires than him. See, there he is. Ooh, there he goes. Is it the last lap of the stage, by the way? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's the last lap of the stage. I should probably pass Brett. Oh, this is why I wanted to take 2 tires. Through the middle. Ah! Go! Lassard, you bitch! That's gonna be so much damage. Son of a dick. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay. No, we made it. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we made it. We made it to not being a lap down at the end of the stage. I thought the cutscene was gonna hit immediately as we hit the line. There we go. Hey! Hey! I want to remember Truex for the 56, but he never won in the 56. I'm going to pit again, by the way, just to repair the damage. Plus, we're last on the lead lap anyway, so, yeah. Yay, Cole Perrin will be the crew chief for Truex in the 2025 Daytona 500, except who cares? It's a plate race. That will make no difference. And Cole has absolutely no experience with the next-gen cars. Woo! Yay! Wonderful! That's great news. Oh, they're slow. Oh, they're slow. Ooh, we're turning to the inside, though. Speed! Okay, so. Looks like we've got about 56 laps in this run. So that's like just 10 laps more than the stage is. Crafton to second. And then again, this is defending Truck Series champion Matt Crafton in this game, so maybe that makes some sense. I agree that Truex failing to win in the 56 so many times was iconic. It really was, like, that really was the true Truex era. And we're right back into it, by the way, because he should have 6 wins this season, including both Kansas races, but guess what? Fuck off, he doesn't. Just like he should have gotten 6 wins in 2012. Stupid is what I'm trying to say. Yep, the old 0-win champion. What a stupid race. What a stupid, stupid race. I remember doing live reactions to that. Ugh. 23 viewers. What's up, chat? I know that most of the people that are viewing right now have probably been watching from the start, but I'm going to say it again anyway. There is a brand new NASCAR Thunder 2004 challenge available on this channel, but it is only available to Mega Appreciators. If you click the join button underneath this video and you select Mega Appreciators for only $6.99 per month, not only will I shout you out at the end of all future uploads, but you also have early access to new videos. Because that NASCAR Thunder 2004 challenge that's up right now, it's not going to be available for everyone until Friday. But if you sign up as a KG Mega Appreciator, you can watch that video this exact moment. This exact moment in time. Literally. You will not have to wait until Friday, like everyone else. You could watch it right now. Good stuff. See, the 0-win champion in Xfinity, Austin Dillon winning the championship in 2013 with no win. It made a lot more sense because the races were leech infested and like, I believe Regan Smith did Sam Hornish win in 2013? Was he even full-time in 2013 anymore? I know Regan Smith won. I can't think of any other regular in the series that actually won a race. Because it was bad. It was bad. The 2019 Truck Series Championship, on the other hand, the championship format literally is supposed to reward winning. Win and you're in. Crafton won 0 times and then he won the championship. The only way that it could have gotten better was Daniel Hemrick winning the 2021 championship without winning the race. That's the only way to have a 0 career win NASCAR champion. Trevor Bayne won Iowa in 2013. Wasn't he part-time? Yeah, and then Hornish choked the championship, of course. But ignoring that, I don't think Sadler won in 2013 either. Anyway. Oh yeah. Wasn't that the season that Brian Vickers ran full-time in Xfinity? You would know the answer to that question if you watched my Brian Vickers video. Yeah, never forget Cole Witt staying out on old tires. Garbage. Terrible. Trash. Oh wow, there was like a little jump in the track. Did you see that? Car got airborne. It wouldn't let me turn. That was insane. Anyway. Allmendinger twice, but wasn't he full-time in the Cup Series? No, he wasn't. Because he got fired from Penske the previous year. Then he ran some races. Yeah, he was technically an Xfinity regular back then, just like Eric Almirola is technically an Xfinity regular this season. Despite like a 500 career Cup starts. Okay, the tiredness is hitting me. It really must be said, I should have waited to take the pills because the tiredness is hitting me. He elected to score Cup points in 2013, but he wasn't full-time. Oh, he was racing for Finch! Phoenix Racing, wasn't it Allmendinger in the 51 for Finch? I remember that from NASCAR Inside Line, or the game 2013, one of the two. And Blaney was full-time in trucks. No, that was 2014. But regardless. Oh, we're not turning. Oh, that's not damage though. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Crazy how in 2015, Juan Pablo Montoya's favor until the final race in IndyCar. What? Oh, you're talking about the championship. Yeah. I watched that race in college. I watched the Sonoma race in college. That was like the first IndyCar race that I watched in full. That was not an Indy 500. Excuse me, Lassard. Oh, that's right. He was full-time in 2013 and 2014. I thought it was 2014 and 2015. But no. Because Eric Jones was the champion in 2015. Sorry. Eh. Eh. You think we'll see Dixon do some NASCAR road courses once he retires? I think he'd do all right in an oval. Because before Penske was literally unstoppable in oval races these past couple of years, Dixon was like a legend at Texas. Pretty sure he won Iowa a few times. Like he wasn't bad at racing ovals. I mean, that would require Scott Dixon retiring from IndyCar. And I mean, if he keeps performing at the level that he has been lately, dude's still, like, killing it. He could race for another decade in IndyCar. Who do I want to see do the Memorial Double? Pillow. Give me Pillow! I want to see Pillow do both races because I like Pillow. The most likely candidate is Pato, which is fine. That'd be a nice one as well. Oh, we're loose. Where would Pato drive, though? Probably would be a Spire entry. A fourth car for Spire. Or maybe the Trackhouse 91 be an option. But like, you know, it's just the Hendrick connection there. But they would probably do it on a Hendrick affiliated team. Which would tell me that, yeah, it's probably going to be probably would be a fourth Spire entry. Hey, Lyle Bailey has been a member for how long? 27 months? Max should do the double. True. I agree. Good
How much
super
does it
chat. Thank you for being a member.
cost?
Tails. I'm Tails. Thank you for becoming a member. Suck me really hard.
Thank you for being a member. Should do it for Call League. I mean, Call League is the obvious option. But like, I think they do Aspire. I think they do Aspire. Plus, they'd probably want to give Pato a few Xfinity starts first. See, they're trying to get Pato into the Mexico City Xfinity race, which, or maybe not even Xfinity, but Cup 2. And I mean, fair enough. I'd like to see that as well. However, him doing the double, you know. See, that's what's so fucked up about charters and the 4-team limit. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, that's. Decker just wrecked, and it was my fault. But we're gonna blame Woman Moment on that, and we are still wrecking, by the way. No caution for that. No caution. Alright, well, I thought we were going to have to pit under caution. But as it turns out, we're still green. So that's good. This just proves I'm the superior e-girl. Below in the 23XI50. No. I don't think Toyota would help out a Honda driver. You see, the barrier to entry from NASCAR to IndyCar isn't that high. Just because there are so many different, ways you could finagle your way into a car in IndyCar. It's just there's so few options when it comes to manufacturers, teams, car limits. Just the swap from IndyCar to NASCAR is just such a difficult one to reconcile. Yeah, there's only room for one e-girl on this track. Really must be said. Do I think Honda will ever enter a manufacturer in NASCAR? Well, considering they're so eager to drop IndyCar, even though IndyCar is, like, better than NASCAR. Remember, like, 10 years ago, when people were saying that Dodge was going to come back at some point? Like, talks were advanced? Yeah, I remember. Remember how they kept lowering the horsepower every single year? So that they could bring in new manufacturers, and then new manufacturers never materialized? And they just actively were hurting the racing product all the time? For the mythical fourth OEM? Yeah, I remember. Ford's joining F1. I'd like to see Ford join IndyCar. That's just me, though. Yeah. Honda joining has been a rumor for 15 years. Just like ever since Dodge left, there's been rumors that they're going to come back. And as they say, as a wise man once said, talk is cheap. Give me a word you can keep. Anyway, we're about to run out of tires, so it's probably a good idea to pit this time by. Yeah, we're about to run out of tires, so I think we're going to pit and just hope that the caution does not come out. Yeah, Ford was supposed to be Engine Bull's Red Bull's new engine provider. But I don't know what happened to that. It's still happening, I think. It's just Red Bull's kind of a mess. Oh, am I going to speed? Oh, no, I'm not. Hell yeah, dude. Excellent pit lane entry. Excellent pit lane entry. Chevy leaving NASCAR could be happening because they have no cars. They've literally stopped producing cars because the auto manufacturing industry is a joke. It's a sham. There is a gigantic hole in the market for actual vehicles. I wish a manufacturer besides Tesla would jump on it. And even then, Tesla's just boring EV crossovers most of the time anyway. There's Teslas available. I see them all over. I saw a Cybertruck recently. I didn't see a Cybertruck until heading to the Indy 500 this year. But then I saw one casually driving around town here, and I was like, damn, that's interesting. I'm very curious to see how those will perform in the snow. In the peaceful snow. In the peaceful snow. Yes, my father knows I'll go into the snow, in the peaceful snow. No one is going to know that song. It is Death in June. Oldsmobile's coming back this week. Grant Edfinger, CR7, trailblazing. Oldsmobile hasn't even produced a car in like 20 years. And yet they're back. They're back! Big moment. What's my least favorite airport? Denver was pretty boring. I thought Houston was a pretty fun airport. And the airport in this town is so small and adorable, I can't hate it. Even though if I was there, it was because someone wasn't doing their job. So, yeah. Decker was running like 15th, and now she's 28th. And a ghost! Oh my goodness gracious. Natalie Decker is a ghost. I am inside of Natalie Decker, and she was a drafting partner for a second. Ghost Natalie Decker was a drafting partner for a moment. I'm not sure how that was going to work out. I was literally just inside of Natalie Decker. Goodness. She died. No. An actual fatal crash at Atlanta. Natalie Decker has died IRL. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was dangerous. How have these people not pit yet? My tires were destroyed, dude. I was inside a woman. That's a very, very massive departure from the past 4 years of my life. Ooh, we're gonna do the 3 wide again. I'm making these risks for absolutely no reason. You know what? It is very interesting, it must be said. Brett Moffitt just started 11 laps to go, and he is not pit yet. In fact, most of the field has not pit. How come there's suddenly 30 viewers, by the way? Got a drafting partner with Chastain. That's interesting. Am I really about to not win this race? I mean, I feel like we're closing the gap. We were at 26 seconds to start this lap. We're bringing it around town. There are some people that are pitting. I just have to hope that these guys don't block me in these corners. Yeah. This is going to be... Oh, Brett's pitting. Brett is pitting. This is going to sound very, very disgusting. But the last time that I was inside a woman was my mom. No, don't go there. Don't go there. You know, I had that point form in my head, and I was like, I was about to say it, and then I was like, oh no, that does not sound good. That does not sound good. I was about to say it, and then you probably heard me like stop myself, and I really had to think like, do I really want to say this? Do I really want to say this? What is it like knowing you kicked a pregnant woman? Gonna get canceled on Twitter. I kicked a pregnant woman. Anyway, we're back in the lead. Zane Smith is somehow second. It's because he's pitting. He hasn't come out the pit lane yet. As a matter of fact, we're about to lap him. That's awkward. Okay. Well then. It appears that all but 2 cars are a lap down. All but 3 cars are a lap down. I mean, I did pit early. But like, wow. Okay, when people were saying this was a guaranteed win, they were not kidding. This is, yeah, this is interesting. Indeed. Well then. So, as it turns out, easy win. Oh, and not if I die. Not if I fucking die for no reason. JC, you can stop flexing on us. By the way, ow. Ow. That was my foot. Zane Smith is expected to get the third charter from FRM. Is he? I thought FRM was like, ew, you went to Chevy. And honestly, I'd say the same thing if I was Ford. Ew. Gross. Chevy. Pretty sure the Zane was made up by a delusional Zane Smith fan on Twitter. Hey. We appreciate our delusional fans on the Kamikaze Games channel. I wouldn't have broken a monitor. Either the caution would have came out and I would have repaired the car and we would have restarted like 6th and basically just walked to the win. Or the caution wouldn't have come out and I would have had to limp it back away, back to the finish. And that would have been very interesting. But no, we're gonna not die, actually. 3 to go. It is an interesting question as to who's going to get the third FRM car. It's pretty much guaranteed to be Zane Smith, isn't it? Like, let's be honest. Oh, I would rather it would. Because he's kind of mid. I was hoping his stock would plummet after this season. I don't really want to stop streaming, but like, I'm tired. So we're probably going to end the stream after this video. And we'll end it on a high note. Maybe get this win. As I lap 3rd place. Maybe we'll get this win, he said as he laps 3rd place. Tires are already under 50%. I've been full push this whole run. And the white flag is out. Zane Smith left Trackhouse and SVG got his spot, yeah. But like, you know, he could end up at, you know what, he could end up in the Rick Ware 51. That'd be funny. Anyway, winner of the Vet Tix Camping World 200 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. First career win in the Truck Series. It comes at Atlanta just like everyone expected. What a surprise. Let's take a look and see if we can't see what happened to bring out the first caution. Tate Fogelman and Mike Harmon trade paint. Oh, he just blew up and then, ooh, he spun. He spun and then got took out by Clay Greenfield. Yikes. That is a certified yikes moment. And then Austin Terrio takes the checkered flag into stage. Hey, we got the stages. We got the dub. The right Austin wins. True. This is like his first career truck win. And how many starts did he have prior to 2020? Like 23? 23 starts, I think. We got the dub. Gustine finished 11th. Joe Nemechek 8th. Joe Nemechek's going on a chase run. Championship. Oh, Stuart Friesen got dumped. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I don't know when that happened. Interesting. Anyway, we're back in 4th in points. Gus Dean is currently in the chase. Great. Fantastic. So is Chastain. Even better. Very tired. Just kind of casually stretching over here. Yeah. Whoa. DGR Crosley's first win, right? No. 2019. Or was it 2020 that... No, it was 2019. 2019, Ankrum got DGR their first win. So this is the second DGR win. Sad. Doody 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 doo. Yes, Austin Terrio did run for RWR in 2019. I have the shirt to prove it, for that matter. Good race. Good race. It's going to be interesting to see how we perform in the next one. I believe it's Martinsville next. I want to do Martinsville now, but I'm too tired. I'm just simply too tired. Spencer Boyd, thanks. He's a defending Truck Series winner coming into this season. Clay Greenfield as well. Gus Dean's going to be like my bestie by the time this is over. Ankram's happy. Chastain, I hate Chastain. Oh, I sent him an apology. I didn't want to send him an apology. When? When did this happen? I'm sorry. Stuart Friesen. I'm not even going to respond to Stuart Friesen. You know what? I'm going to apologize just so that he's not a rival. Your team has momentum. Hey, that'll help us on the speed home front. Finishing well in consecutive races builds momentum. This strengthens your team's confidence and improves their performance, giving your cars a 10% boost. Good. We're going to need it. Next truck race, we haven't gotten an Xfinity hot seat yet, which kind of sucks. Oh, never mind, it's Homestead. Alright, well, now I don't feel too guilty about going to bed. By the way, I only have 440 total fans up there in the upper right. I'm trying to... What did I just do? What did I just do? Oh, and I think I'm editing my character right now. I didn't want to do that. I'm trying to find a screen that tells me how many fans I have without it just saying in the upper right. So I just won a truck race and I only have 440 fans. Finishing consecutive races literally DNF'd the last one. True. We're just going to pretend that didn't happen though. Anyway, 7th in points, which only matters for bonus points. We're in the chase because I don't think we're going to have 11 different winners before the chase starts. It could happen, but I doubt it. So thank you all so much for watching for this this stream. Let's do Super Chats! Lyle Bailey was a member for 27 months. Max doing the double would be fun. I agree. Racing Calling gave 5. Thank you for the 5. 5s are always fun. We like our 5s around here. Brayden Taylor was a member for 19 months. Thank you for being a member for 19 months. Scott McNew was a member for 32 months. Night off plus KG stream equals good night. I'm glad to hear it. Tristan471 did not give me 5 today. He, in fact, became a member. What a legend. Lyle Bailey is Super 10, $2. Wait, that was the last one. Okay, I know there were more things that happened, like Alex Johanning becoming a mega appreciator. So this is not the complete list. That's, yeah, that's interesting. Alright, well, I guess we're not getting the full list for some reason. Yeah. Once again, in case you didn't hear, you can always go to the Kamikaze Games channel and underneath every single video, like last week's stream, for one, you can open up any of my videos.
Because anyone with
this shit would
with
load any day of the week. I'm going to be talking over myself. You can press the join button and get access to things like emojis. And mega appreciators can see new videos a day early. In fact, there is a new video out now for KG appreciators only. Wherever that is. There it is. Can you win a championship after LePaging in every race in NASCAR Thunder 2004? This video is available right now for KG appreciators. Anyway, you get the point. Thanks for watching. See whatever comes next. Hopefully, you enjoyed the stream and stuff. Yeah. Bye.